Objective Fan. The Objective Fan.
What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the show. And as always, we have a whole lot to talk about. So, Patrick Ewing, I have a question for one of the Knicks' greatest players of all time. Is it true that he faced the most pressure while having the least help? And my second question of the night, is James Dolan the best owner in basketball? Yeah, we going there. The Knicks lose out on two potential signees today that potentially could have helped them. And you won't believe what Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons had to say about Jalen, Brunson. And another question of the night. This is a good one, positive one. Some of you guys may like it. Is Landry Shamet set to be Sixth Man of the Year? Well, look, man, we're going to discuss all of this tonight on Level Headed Knicks Talk. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan. And should I say the originator? I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey. What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are having a great night. And what a night it is to talk basketball. But before we begin, we do have to address the proper formality. We have to smash that like button. So as you enter the show, smash that like button so we can let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be. And we're still cooking with hot grease. By the way, you might as well subscribe because well over half of you guys who watched in the last 28 days, you're just not subscribed. So subscribe now and help us close the gap. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And each time we reach new subscriber milestones, we do have special giveaways. So in order to be a part of that, you might want to subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you get all the notification. But what's good, New York City? Talk to me. Talk to me nice, man. Hey, yo, we in the building, man. I'm hyped tonight. Hopefully you guys are hyped. All right. It's a great night to talk basketball, man. Let me see who's up in the building. As you guys enter the show, smash that like button. All right. Okay, I see we got questions up in there. Okay, we got goals. All right, salute to Maxine, the super producer.
Mad Max Productions.
Mad Max Productions in the building. All right, who else we got up in here? JMPSOB, big time salute to you. He just wanted to be number one. My man Kev was good. Beyond the Game. OKF Nation. C. Lopez. What's up? Marie B. OKF Nation. Tugboat Taylor. Captain of the OKF Nation ship. My man Jack City. What's good? All right. Who else we got? Can't Stop Key. Sean in the building. Jesse. What's good? Jesse definitely knows basketball. All right. Uh-oh. Don't call me Cleo. Call me Champ, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Hopefully you guys are ready to have a really, really good conversation. Man, we on fire right now. Two-a-days continue. All right. And just to let you guys know, we will be back tomorrow with the Blue and Orange brunch for sure. All right. Also, Be on the lookout for the two-a-days, all right? And because if anything pops up, we got to have that conversation. If you're new to the channel, I'm here every single day. Today is what we call a two-a-day. And we got a lot to talk about. If you missed the earlier show, go check out the replay. It was fire. I broke down the entire infrastructure of MSG. To those people who think that Dolan is going to sell, I don't know, man. People just they're jumping off the deep end, man. Would you sell your house right now? Or will you take your time to think about it, right? The brother just restructured his business. That's it. That's all. Simple. But nonetheless, man, welcome to the show. We do have a goal of 200 likes, so continue to smash that like button as you guys enter. So, one last thing, just to let you guys know, the New York edition is still available for pre-order, okay? All you have to do is hit that link that's pinned in the chat to take advantage of the free shipping, but we'll talk a little bit more about this a little bit later into the show. I'm going to get cracking with talking basketball, as I always do. All right. So I got a good OG topic. I'm gonna talk about that because OG Anunoby has some things to say recently. And we're gonna get to that. But I want to talk about the two potential signees that the Knicks did not sign. Now, earlier I did a show and it was about talking about repeating, and because that's the goal this season. And right now, we know that Leon, he's waiting. He's patiently waiting. He's strategizing. He's checking out the scene and just seeing what's out there. But in the meantime, every single day, especially in the past week or so, players have been getting signed. So now we find ourselves in a very interesting position, getting slim pickings in the free agent market, which makes a lot of us believe that maybe Leon is looking to make a trade. But I want to start off with some of these targets, right? I'm going to start off with my first target is Trendon Watford, all right? Trendon Watford is taking his talents to New Orleans. Now, this was a guy, we talked about him before, right? 6'9", good size, or 6'8". He's in that range. And I was hoping that maybe he get a camp invite. No, sir. Sources say to ESPN that Trendon Watford of the Pelicans agreed to a one-year, $2.9 million deal. In June, the 76ers declined Watford's $2.8 million option because we know they're trying to get a whole bunch of old guys in Philly. They want the old man team. Old man, you got to be at least 34 to play in Philadelphia. So they're getting rid of all of their young guys. I like this kid, Watford. I thought that he could have had not a shot, but I just thought that he was, he's a solid player. Matter of fact, if you don't know who he is, I'll go to his basketball reference, right? So this is a kid that we missed out on. I had my eye on him. I was just hoping for a training camp invite, but clearly, he was looking for an opportunity. I'm not sure. Hold on. Is it a guaranteed deal? That's the only question mark. I don't see if it's a guaranteed deal or not. Maybe that also would have had something to play. But like I said, he's 6'8", 237. All right. He's not a three-point shooter, which is why I think Leon passed on him. Right. He didn't shoot the three ball well last year, but he has shown some prowess in shooting the three ball in previous years. But nonetheless, this guy is off the market. To all the people that have Watford on their list, scratch his name off of the free agency list. But this was a kid I definitely was paying attention to, and I was trying to see if he would make it to, the phase of training camp invites. But what I will say, and I'll go to my favorite website, if you don't know, that's Knicks Sports Track. All right, we go over there, and then I want to go to the Pelicans page, all right, to see what they're doing. They got 15 players, okay, and this is including Watford, all right, and this is good. They got him there already, so let's see. He signed a one-year deal, and contract is guaranteed, fully guaranteed so it's not a guaranteed contract. All right. So Watford, he has an opportunity to make the franchise, but they can choose to release him before the new year. Okay. All right before the new year, 12:30. That's what they have up until to get to, waive them if they need to. So right now, I think most contracts, probably besides a Bradley Beal or DeMar DeRozan, most of these guys are signing for deals that are not guaranteed. It's kind of like camp invites because you're allowed to take 20 to 21 guys. So expect to see a lot of that. So just because guys are picked up doesn't mean you can't sign them. But hey, you just never know. But this was a kid we were looking at. I'm not sure how you guys feel about him, but definitely an interesting piece off the board. All right, I got another kid that we were looking at. All right, and let me just X out some of these windows. I got too many windows open. Okay, cool. I got another kid that we actually took a look at. He was a guard. Now, the purpose of this, and I got a video on the channel talking about this kid. His name is Sean Padula. How many of you guys remember Sean Padula? We talked about him in the event of a trade for Deuce or Kolek. It didn't matter who went, but this kid was a solid point guard. He was averaging like 23 a game in the G League. And I thought that he could potentially be an option for, the New York Knicks. But it's looking like it's gone because he signs a two-way contract, not a camp invite. He gets a two-way deal with the Rockets. Now, two-way deals are not guaranteed deals either. You could be waived at pretty much any time. But usually when teams sign two ways, they usually make the team. Unless like they're completely trash or the organization wants to go in a completely different direction. And you could also trade two-way contracts as well, for the record. Nonetheless, he was signed, all right? And he split time between the Clippers and the G League. We talked about him before. Now, he is a small guard, 6'1", 195. All right. He played at Ole Miss, okay? And he began the 25-26 campaign in the G League. And that's how he was able to get a two-way deal. Yeah, all right. This kid was balling, and I got some of the numbers right here. He was the only player in the league to average 20 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 1.5 steals, and 2.5 three-pointers made. And he was the 25-26 G League Rookie of the Year. This kid could play. And I was looking at him as an option. If you trade Deuce or if you trade Kolek, this guy could come in and light him up. That was my thought process for Sean Padula. But these two guys are off the board. Any thoughts on these guys? Where these guys were on your list? I know I introduced Sean Padula to the conversation a couple of weeks back. But what do you guys think about, these guys being off the board? Do we care? Does it matter? All right. I don't know. Call up and let me know. 646-995-8389. Numbers on the screen. You could also find the number in the description of the video as well. And by the way, continue smashing that like button. Very important to the YouTube algorithm so we can let them know that this is the place to be. All right. And once again, we still cooking with hot grease. Smash that like button if you hadn't done that already. All right. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because well over half of you guys who watch in the last 28 days are not subscribed. By the way, I keep forgetting that we do have a goal set by the super producer to get the 200 likes. So smash that like button so we can achieve our goal tonight. All right. But those are the two players that, off the board, man. I mean, what do you guys think? Call up. Let me know. By the way, some of my questions of the night. Is Landry Shamet set to be Sixth Man of the Year? What do you guys think about Landry Shamet being Sixth Man of the Year? I'm going there tonight. Is James Dolan the best owner in the league? Right? He delivered a championship 25 years. It took him 25 years to get us to this point. And it's funny, ever since he made the transition from making all of the decisions or being instrumental in the decision making, we win the championship within 10 years, right? Because Phil Jackson took over, about 10 years, maybe 12 years since he's made that tweak. And, we look forward to more continued success by the New York Knicks and the front office. Big time salute, V-Dash. What's good? All right. Definitely all the people in the building. Continue smashing that like button. All right. Hey, salute to y'all in the chat, man. We're going to have oh, man. I see the Bronzeville Spurs fans. Somebody getting triggered tonight. Off the rip, somebody getting triggered tonight. I see it. All right. Trying to say, I don't think y'all ready for the Cade topic. Y'all ready for the Cade topic? I don't know if y'all ready for the Cade topic. Yeah, we don't got the likes up enough, man. Let's get some more likes up in there before I get the Cade, man. Continue smashing that like button. We got to talk about what Cade had to say. It's very interesting the time we're in right now, having to watch a lot of our enemies. Our enemies. You know, we got to see all our enemies have these interesting things to say about the Knicks. And everybody's excited for the season. Smash that like, but I'm going to get there. You know, right now, since I'm talking about free agents, I'm going to get into another fringe topic that's on my fringe list right now. I'm going to talk about the three centers, or not three centers, a third string centers that remain, okay? Because, you know, a lot of you guys are harping on the center spot. So one of the most sensitive topics on the channel that I notice is centers. Right? Oh, we need another center. Oh, man, we got to get another center. Oh, Drummond doesn't play defense like Mitch, you know. Half of it is this ex-Mitchettes fans, you know. Ooh. Should I talk about, do y'all want to laugh at Mitchell Robinson tonight? I forgot about Mitch. Hold on. Do y'all want to talk about Mitchell Robinson? You know what? Let's talk about Mitchell Robinson. I'm going to do a segue. I'm going to get back to the centers. But I'm going to play a video, all right? I'm going to play a video for y'all. And I want y'all to tell me if you guys notice anything in this video that looks familiar. Hold on. I'm going to run it back from the beginning. All right? By the way, this music is mad loud. We definitely shutting that down. Y'all can't hear it. But this is how the Mitchell Robinson video starts, y'all. Do anybody see anything interesting about the Mitchell Robinson video? This is Mitchell Robinson's workout video. Oh, man. Mitch is gone. What are we going to do? Oh, no. We need another center. Mitchell Robinson, do you see anything from the rip? From the rip, do you notice anything? Does anything stand out more in particular? Forget all the shooting and the dunking, because he don't do that in games. Knock it off, Mitch. You're not about that life. Knock that off. knock that off, Mitch. You don't be doing that in games. You better stop. Anyway, Mitchell Robinson in the lab once again. But do you notice anything? Do you see something? Did y'all see it? Do you see it? Whose sneakers are those? To all the real ones in the chat. Who kicks are those kicks? Whose kicks are those? Huh? Who's uh-oh. I see salute to my man Kev. He on top of it. Are those JB sneakers right there? Hold up. I'm not a sneakerhead. I'm not in the sneakers like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everybody's sneakers. I've just never been a sneakerhead, right? But to all the sneakerheads out there, y'all can let me know. Does anyone on the Boston Celtics have their own shoes? Does anyone on the Boston Celtics have their own shoes? Huh? Huh? Hey, does anybody on the Celtics talk to me, sneakerheads? Who got sneakers on the Celtics? You trying to tell me that JB is the only pair of sneakers he could wear? Huh? What's going on in Boston? I can't wait to this. Mitchell Robinson shooting free throws. Oh my God. Hey, Kev, you on the money. Kev is a real sneakerhead. I thought Jason Tatum got sneakers, no? Am I tripping? Or do Jason Tatum got sneakers? Isn't that supposed to be his new mans in them? Why is Mitchell Robinson Could someone explain it to me? Why is Mitchell Robinson wearing the Brunson joints? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wow. What did I say about LeBron and the Sixers? Got something across the belly. I prove you lost already. These guys are not on our level, y'all. Yo, like, come on, dude. We got a bunch of dudes out. Think about the Eastern Conference. We got a bunch of dudes out there that want to be Knicks. We got a bunch of dudes out there that want to be Knicks, bro. You got LeBron James, the #1 culprit. He's upset because Brunson wouldn't call him. You got Giannis Antetokounmpo. The only place I wanted to go to was New York. But I'm not going to demand the trade. They have to trade me. And where did you wind up? You had to settle for Miami. All right, it's a good city to settle for. You know, the beach is nice and the weather's nice. But besides all of that, it's the goddamn heat. Who you going to play with, Bam? Another one of those. Then you got Mitchell Robinson. They ain't want me. The Knicks ain't want me. Oh no, I had to go to Boston with Tatum. Jason Tatum. They didn't want me. Arguing with your own fans. He arguing with Celtic fans. Talking about I whooped that ass though. When we beat you in the playoffs. This is your new team. I'm telling you, Mitch is not going to make it past a year and a half, dog. Just remember I said he's not making it. He's not making it. But when I saw the Brunson, and I'm not a sneaker dude, but I could recognize though, I said, wait a minute. I said, hold up. Is that Jalen Brunson's Kobe's? I had to Google it. I was like, oh, this is what we doing. So look, man, we got a whole bunch of players that want to be Knicks, man. They wish they were with the Knicks. Their hearts are broken. They got to settle for second fiddle. LeBron James got to settle for Philadelphia. He wanted New York, but now I got to settle to be a goddamn Sixer, man. I got to go with little bro, but guess what? I live in New York. I'm going to take a helicopter every day. Good luck with that, B. I don't see that panning out well. I just don't. I don't think that that's going to work. I'm sorry. You might as well go get you a place somewhere in Pennsylvania. They got nice towns over there, LeBron. Just get you a nice house up there. Get you a castle in Pennsylvania somewhere. But Mitchell Robinson, I thought that was funny, man. Oh, my goodness. I forgot to add that to the rundown right there. But boy. And now I want to talk about the centers. Since I had to get on Mitch's head for the funny ass sneakers, now I could talk about the centers. All right. So, wait, hold on. I just got word from the team. The likes are not on point. We got to get the likes. I can't even, guys, we got to smash the like button. I can't continue to get the Cade Cunningham. We just got past Mitch. Which was a big time joke. That was funny as hell. But I gotta get the Cade. I'm trying to get there. But we have to smash the like button. It's very important. They're telling me the likes are not good enough. So until we get the likes up, man, what are we doing? We got 96 viewers. We should have 96 likes. It's not enough. Trust me, I'm on fire tonight. No, that's spooky. Hold on. I'm on fire. That was spooky. But I'm on fire tonight. And these Boston Celtic fans, these Eastern Conference second fiddle teams, they will not put a dim on our light. Trust me, they're not going to dim it at all. But this is funny, though. I had to share that. Get the likes up, y'all. Please smash that like button. All right. Now I'm going to try to get back to the three centers. Let's continue getting these likes up. But the three centers, I mean, I keep saying they're three centers. The third string center conversation that you guys want to have. All right. Now, have we seen a potential third string center that played against us in the finals? All right. Now, of course, you know every article has to have in the beginning of the goddamn article, Mitchell Robinson and Aria Hookporty, they're not returning. Oh no, what are we gonna do? I'm just tired of it, bro. You got a guy in Mitch who's wishing he was a Knick right now, and then you got a whole bunch of fans talking about, oh man, the void that Mitch left. What void did he leave? He played 13 minutes a game in the playoffs, though. We gotta stop. Andre Drummond is the guy. Man, salute to Westchester County, dog. We in the building, dog. Got Andre Drummond representing Mount Vernon in the building, y'all. Why are we worried about Mitchell Robinson? Please stop. Anyway, so now, oh, who's going to be the third string center? Oh, what are we going to do? Oh, no. But here are two options, man. Now, I'm not going to say Biyombo because I'm good. I can't do Biyombo. Sorry. But Plumlee is an interesting guy, right? Plumlee, we know the Plumlee brothers, they are solid veterans, right? Who just solid guys, right? They're not they're not going to do nothing extra special, right? Or nothing like that. But I like Plumlee, as a third string center, as an insurance policy, right? Plumlee has 14 years of experience under his belt. All right. And you could put him in the game if you need him. But I already debunked the narrative that Drummond isn't durable. So it's not like you need somebody to man the spot for a long period of time. The most Plumlee's going to do is he's going to just be there to hold it down. But this is the Plumlee I'm talking about. All right. He played with the Spurs last year. He's not playing much time, but he's a solid guy, man. In his heyday, he was averaging, 9.7 rebounds a game, damn near double-double. This is something your boy Mitchell Robinson has never done in his entire career. Do we want to go there? Your man Mitch would never in life average 12.2 points and 9.7 rebounds, dog. If he's going to do it, it would have to be this year, but he never did it before. So you get a guy like Plumlee, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's the best addition, but if you just had to invite him to camp, would it be wrong to invite him into camp? I wouldn't see nothing wrong with that. Just as a third option, a utility big. Biyombo, I'm sorry, I can't do it. But Plumlee, 7 foot, right? I'm not just saying that because he went to Duke. Salute to the Duke Blue Devils, you feel me? But I'm not saying that just because of that. But, the brother, he's a veteran, man. Just to hold it down. Look, you don't have to give him the final spot, but could we invite him to camp? No? You're not feeling Plumlee? Or you guys feeling Mitchell Robinson? My man got the Brunsons on, yo. He got a whole team. See, I understand the art of war, right? All of this is strategy. All of this is strategy. Like, I know that we shooting footage and whatever run we doing, Celtics video, whatever the hell. I don't even know what the hell it was. I think I got that video from New York basketball. But I'm wearing Tatum's. Think about it. Me, strategy, I'm going in with Tatum's on. Just to show a united front. I can't stand Jason Tatum. Yo, he on my team. I can't stand him. But I'm not going to wear no Brunsons. I'm not going to do that. I'm with the baked beans now. We do things differently in Boston. Keep telling you, man, they going to point to these shoes, them Boston fans. They could be like, look, he got on the Brunson shoes, man. He's like a double agent. He's like a triple agent. Another thing about Plumlee, too, is that, if you think you're going to see the Spurs, I don't think we're going to see the Spurs again. But if you guys believe that we're going to see the San Antonio Spurs again, Plumlee could be somebody who could give us the dirt, who could give us the you know what I mean? The tea. This is what Wemby decided to do. Just saying, he could serve a Sohan role, but he's solid, right? I'm not saying he's going, he could start. I'm not saying none of that. We're just talking about third string bench warmers. That's it. He's a veteran. He's been around the block. All right. By the way, continue smashing that like button. If you want me to get the Cade, we got to get the likes up. Salute to Maxine, the super producer.
Mad Max Productions.
We in the building. You feel me? Continue to smash that like button. It's very important to this platform. If you don't know who I am
The Objective Fan.
And this is how we get down on this channel. All right. So if you want me to get the Cade, these guys, boy, I tell you what, man. These guys are incredible, boy. We got a bunch of men on other teams wishing they were with the Knicks. Can't believe it. It's a pandemic out here, bro. LeBron lives in New York City. And he wants to take a helicopter to Philly. Why not just live in Pennsylvania? Like, I just don't understand that. Why would you put yourself through a serious bad commute? Like, you could take a helicopter in Philadelphia. In fact, I'm pretty sure it would be easier to do that. These guys got the Knicks on the brain, boy. Continue smashing that like button, though. All right. Now we're going to talk about your boy, Cade Cunningham, man. Cade Cunningham. The Pistons. Hey, where the Pistons fans at? Does anybody know where the Pistons fans are at? What happened to them? Where are they? I had to ban a couple of crazy trolls because they out of their damn minds. But where the baked beans at? Huh? Could somebody tell me where? Well, not the baked beans, but where is the Motor City? Where the Motor Cityites at? Do I still have the crickets? Because this was the theme song when anytime you needed to get rid of the Pistons, just wait till they lost. Crickets. That's all it was. And it's funny to me how delusional a fan base could be. Hopefully this year they will hunt the Cleveland channels, all two of them, and get on their heads because they was here all year last year. Now you don't even see the Pistons no more. You don't even see them like that. Maybe they're waiting for the season to start, but I don't know. I feel like they're losing confidence in themselves. But one thing I know and one thing I don't like is how nice the young guys are, like, I'm not saying you got to go over there and punch people in the face. I'm not, but I just came from a different era in time. I'm from an era where it's like, we competitive. I don't like you. I want to beat you. All of these guys are homeboys and friends and, AAU. And I know this guy from the 8th grade. Where's the pride? That's why, as much as we don't like Wemby, and by the way, since we're talking about Wemby, we got to play his soundbite. This is the Wemby soundbite. Crybaby, right? Besides him being a crybaby, and besides him being a sore loser and a dirty player, right? Trying to injure people, trying to injure players. I like his attitude in terms of, I ain't friends with none of y'all. I think I'm the best player in the world. See, that's the one thing I like about Wemby. He really believes he's the best player in the world. He's not, but he really believes that he's the best player in the world. That's the one thing I like about Wemby. And I think it's because he grew up in France. So I don't know none of y'all. I'm not friends with y'all. When I seen y'all, it was in the under-19 game. When Chet gave him Chet didn't give him the business, but Chet won. He gave Chet the business, but Chet won the game. So I don't like none of you from the start. As soon as I come in the league, y'all all enemies. I ain't friends with none of y'all. If y'all not on the Spurs, and I like that mentality for Wemby, right? Except for the dirty play, being a sore loser and the crybaby. I don't like those type, I don't like that part. But you give me the part where it's like, I don't like you guys. I don't know y'all. We are not homies. It's too much homies and friends. It's like, we all win. No. I need some Dylan Brooks up in here. I'm going to get in your face. I know you don't like me. I don't like you. I just need a little bit more of that. Now, I'm not saying for violence. I'm not asking guys to get violent. But Cade Cunningham is one of our sons. Why do I say that? Detroit Pistons star Cade Cunningham gives an honest admission over the heated rival against the New York Knicks. All right. Historic NBA title. Look at this. Look at what this brother had to say, man. So, the two-time NBA All-Star had an interview. All right. Cunningham and the Pistons watched the Knicks overcome the odds and win the championship. We the champs, goddammit. Salute to us once again. Every day we got to remind these haters we the best in the world. And I do it without fail every moment, every second, every day, right? Keep my foot on their necks. Very important that we remind them that this is who we are. So, to make matters worse, the Pistons watched the Knicks win it all after claiming the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference with a 60-22 record. I did a debate on the channel. If you're new, you could go back. I got a lot of videos, good videos. But I did a video, 20 Pistons fans versus 1 Knicks fan. I bodied them. I said, y'all are going to be the regular season champions the same way the Cavs were the year before. All of those wins to lose in the second round. What was the point? The regular season's important, but it's only important to get us into the playoffs. Those results in the regular season don't matter. We're not going to remember that the Pistons beat us 3-0. No one's going to remember that. No one's going to. Yeah, only you Detroit Pistons fans that said, we would have had them. We would have had them. If we would have beat Cleveland, we would have beat the Knicks in the finals. Aww. Look at you. You would have had a hope and a prayer, huh? If it would have went this way, if we made one more shot, we would have beat the Knicks. I'm a very practical guy. I can't do the hypothetical. We could have won if this. You lost. You just weren't good enough. Deal with it. We had to deal with it for years. Deal with it. You just weren't good enough. You were not going to beat us. You know why? Because you didn't. It's simple. You see how simple that was? You were not going to beat us because you didn't. You didn't make it. If you want to live in the alternative universe like this is Marvel Comics, be my guest. But in the real world, we prevailed. And we will continue to prevail. That's just the way it's working. It's working in our favor. Anyway. But Cunningham has plenty of respect for the New York Knicks. I told y'all, Detroit, they ain't about that life. They don't really hate us. Hey, hold on. Let me talk to the people, man. The Detroit Pistons didn't hate us, dog. I'm talking about the players. The fans, yeah. I'm talking about the players now. Those players looked up to us. All of that Bickerstaff, oh yeah, we the Knicks will never beat us again, and da-da-da-da-da. See, that was their problem. They were so focused on the Knicks that they forgot that they had to make it to the Knicks. I told y'all, I got the content. We did a 24, by the way, we did the first ever 24-hour live stream in the community. We was the first to do that. If you didn't know. The content is there. It's in the video section. Go back. In that 24-hour stream, I made the reference. I said, we're two characters from Street Fighters. Two. We're either Ryu or M. Bison. There's the only two characters we could be in the Eastern Conference. The reason why I said that, because I knew that we would get into the finals. And I knew that these guys weren't on our level. Like, in order for you to be M. Bison or beat M. Bison, you got to beat Cammy first. And there was a lot of anointing of teams that hadn't done nothing. The Celtics, oh my God. Oh, the Celtics are the best in the East. How? How are they the best in the East? They didn't even make it out of the second round. To the second round. Then we talk about Detroit. Oh my God, Detroit, they're going to be in the fight. I kept telling you, Knicks fans, stop saying that. They're not going to be there. These guys are our fans, dog. Because I was expecting the Motor City Cade toughness, the Motorcade Detroit style. Tough. This man is a fan. This is what Cade had to say. I thought it was still cool. Let me try to see if I can zoom in a little bit. Zoom in just a little bit. I thought it was still cool to see the Knicks win the championship like they did. This is what he told the Sun. You see, this is why I said that the Pistons are not a rival. They're not a rival of the Knicks. And they're not a... Halliburton gave his homeboys the credit. He gave Brunson, because they played together. They got a friendship. Halliburton, Hart, and them guys, they got a friendship. He didn't say he was happy to see the Knicks win the championship, though. Halliburton was like, hell no. But my guys, salute to them, but yeah, I'm not happy to see the Knicks win the championship. Sorry. Halliburton would have never said this. Halliburton is the only Knick villain. Trae Young is a fake villain. He's not a villain no more, dog. He's in Washington right now. They got to make the playoffs first. I can't deal with a team that hadn't made the playoff yet. So Washington got to prove themselves. They need a year of proving themselves to be even worthy to be mentioned on the same name and the same floor as us. Tyrese Halliburton is the only Knick villain. He's the only one. He's the only one. There are no other Knick. Sorry, I hate to break it to you. These guys are not villains. These guys are fans. They're fans of the Knicks. I thought it was cool to see them win the championship. Especially, I mean, they were underdogs going into that series for sure. But they were clicking at the right time. I'm a feeling some words. They were clicking at the right time. And honestly, I learned a lot from them this year. I learned a lot from the Knicks this year. I learned exactly what I can do next year. The Knicks are my biggest inspiration. For that reason, you know, it was cool to see, you know, the game of basketball play out that way. Loves to watch the game, has respect for Jalen, Brunson, and company as competitors, so you can't be too mad at it. Aww. Salute to Cade Cunningham being a great fan of the Knicks. I told y'all, they don't dislike us, man. They our sons, man. All of that motor toughness, the motorcade. Knock it off, dog. Stop. Wouldn't crush a grape. What we talking about, dog? These guys are our fans, bro. We got players wishing they could be with the Knicks right now, right? They praying, they wishing on a star. wishing that they played in New York. Then we got rivals, fake-ass rivals, talking about, man, it was cool to see the Knicks win the championship. Wait, what? Told y'all the Pistons, there's no way we're rivals. Their fans is delusional. Their fans is delusional. You talk about delusion? How you get beat in the series, the playoffs, and you bragging on the regular season. And then when it was time to get to the big dance, you balked on the big dance. You didn't make it there. You had James Harden out there. First off, Kenny Atkinson, he's off the rails too. Oh man, James Harden is our best defender. We might have to give him a drug test. I'm just saying, hey, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Man, hit them phone lines, man. Smash that like button, 646-995-8389. We got to talk about this. This is level-headed Knicks talk, man. I got an action-packed show. Questions of the night. Is Dolan the best owner in the basketball league? Is Landry Shamet going to be sixth man of the year? All right. We could talk about Ewing with the pressure if you want to, but Cade Cunningham, a Knicks fan. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that Cade Cunningham was a Knicks fan? All right. And we also laughed at Mitchell Robinson for wearing the Jalen Brunsons. 646-995-8389. All right. Once again, 646-995-8389. All right. By the way, I want to remind you guys about the New York edition, man. All right. Pre-orders. We're still taking pre-orders. And the New York edition is the latest addition to the 82-night series. Now, it includes the complete 26-27 Knicks basketball schedule, plus all 12 components of the 82 Nights basketball intelligence system. That is game tracking, stat trends, 10-game reviews, players to watch, fan engagement pages, season reflections, and much more. All you have to do is check out my link tree to pre-order your journal. The link is in the chat and in the description. That's linktree/TheObjectiveFan. And all pre-orders come with free shipping, so for a limited time, all right? So all you have to do is hit that link tree. And salute to everybody who placed their pre-orders. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys inside the new enhanced 82 Nights Club. Big time salute to all of you. Back to the phone line, 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. Salute to my man, him2722. What did Cade do to Brunson in terms of him calling out? Well, I just told you, man. He's basically Jalen Brunson and the Knicks' biggest fan. He was so happy for us that we won the championship. He just likes good basketball. And he applauds us for winning it despite all the odds. We're his biggest inspiration. So he called us out as, you know, his team, his favorite team to watch. Clearly, right? This is a guy who's supposed to be a rival. So I would expect him 2722, him to say, we know we're the better team than the Knicks. We beat them 3-0. So next season, we got them. That's what we should expect. But no, that's not what we got from Cade, him 2722. He called us out because he's a fan. He's a fan of the Knicks. Simple. 646-995-8389. Call up. Voice your opinion. Hold on. Get to these phone lines. Got my man Rodney. If I miss your call, I will call you back. Hit those phone lines. Let's talk about it.
Yo, what's up, Karan?
What's good, Rodney?
Yo, it's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute.
I know, man. Where you want to go? Talk to me, family.
Man, hey,
Let's
I'm
go.
sitting here watching the show. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of things flowing. But let's talk about Cade Cunningham. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Bruh, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Everybody is Knicks fans, bro.
Facts.
Let's stop playing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Let's just say that we won every finals that we was in. You know what I'm saying? We would be mentioned with all of those great teams.
Mm.
But even though we haven't won all of those finals that we're in, we still mentioned with all of those great teams. Bro, let's stop playing.
Mm.
Everybody's a Knicks fan. You
That's
know what
facts.
I'm saying?
Yep.
It's just facts.
Yep. 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. I'm
Bruh.
with you.
And as far as everybody being friends, I remember when I was growing up playing sports, bro, I broke my hip playing football. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Wow.
And I broke
That's
my hip.
painful.
Yeah. And it was playing against somebody on my block.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we was playing street ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And once we got on that field, I didn't like you. Bro,
Facts.
even though you lived the next building over, I didn't like your ass, bro.
100%.
It ain't no shaking hands and all. Nah, it wasn't that,
Yep.
bro.
Yep.
It wasn't that back in the day, but it's a different time now. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And
Facts.
I love the camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? But it's sometimes you got to be like, yo, bro, I don't like you.
Right. I'm better
And
than
I'm going to
you.
take it to you. Every time I
Facts.
see you, I'm going to take it to you.
Right.
And right now, the only player that I see that's like that, you know, is Jalen Brunson because he takes it to everybody, every time, every game. What game don't you see Jalen Brunson taking it to somebody?
Nah, he's going hard for sure. Every game.
Right.
10 seconds.
But,
For
yo,
sure.
that's all I got, though. You know
Hey,
what I'm
thank you,
saying?
Rodney.
Bro, I love this show. Even though I don't get to watch it live, I watch all of the shows. I get to watch the 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 members only shows.
Oh yeah,
And you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what? Hey, smash those likes, join. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. This man is the truth.
Thank you, man.
Everybody need to Quran. You the truth, bro. You the
Thank you,
only,
family.
bro. You the truth.
I appreciate
Salute.
that, man. Thank you, Rodney. I appreciate your support, my brother.
All right.
No doubt. Hey, man. Yo, like I said, listen, he's a channel member. I didn't pay. I never paid for promotion for him to say that. So he's a channel member recommending the channel membership. I'm not gonna lie, it's the most active channel membership on YouTube. I got a lot going on. We got members only Sundays. Like this past Sunday, we were the jury on the Oakley case, right? And because he said he wanted a jury of his peers, we did that on Sunday. You know, we always doing creative things. We got a bracket challenge that's going to start next month, right? We also got the fantasy basketball league. It's just so much that comes with it. The Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. Like this is not just a donation. You send in a donation and that's it. No, the membership comes fully stocked with a lot. You know, I mean, we got well over probably 100 members only videos now. It's just a lot. It comes with a lot. It's definitely worth it. And salute to everybody who's a part of OKF Nation once again. You know, and one of the things that, you know, I'm trying to do with YouTube is I'm trying to, one, give us a platform where we could agree to disagree amicably and having like good conversation. No ad homs, no disrespect. None of that. You know what I'm saying? We could have fun. We could make fun of each other's teams and things of that nature, but you know, it's done with a certain class. And this is what this channel is about. So, and it's open to, you know, this is a Knicks channel, of course, but anybody, if you want to call up, you can. You ready to get on the stage and have that conversation? I'm here every single day, and my number's on the screen. So I'm not just ducking and hiding on the stage while you are in the chat. I give you the opportunity to hit that line if you disagree. And, you know, I'm forged in fire. I'm ready for the smoke. I got a show that's called Smoke Fire, where there's smoke, there's fire after every Knick game. That's whether we win or whether we lose. I'm not somebody, oh, I'm not going to go live tonight because we lost. No, dog. Trust me, I'm going to be there and I'm going to be giving the Knicks the fire and the smoke if they deserve it. So this is objective Knicks fan, level-headed Knicks talk. All right. And yeah, it's just it's a different style of basketball talk. And it's always about what's best for the Knicks. That's just what it is, right? We don't prioritize players over the brand of the Knicks. But keep smashing that like button. Very important. We got a goal of 200 likes. Let's get there. I believe in you guys. Let's get 200 likes. By the way, salute to my man, him2722. Right, so exactly, you got me. So that's what I'm saying. So, oh, now he knows he can't beat Brunson. This is what I'm trying to say, right? He's calling out to show that he's a fan, and that's cool. Because the Knick bandwagon, we got the biggest bandwagon in sports. That's a fact. So anybody who was a Knick hater, you're welcome to come on the bandwagon. Come on, it's open for you. You messed up in the past. It's all right. It's all right. No worries. We will continue to remind you. We will remind you that you dropped the goddamn ball. That's a fact. Oh, wow. Salute to Jack City with the 5 memberships. Let's see who's the lucky members to join. Uh-oh. Oh, we got some, okay. We got some good people. Hotline Bling, what's good? Welcome to OKF Nation. Maxine, the super producer. Welcome to OKF Nation. All right. Is that Fix It Felix? Welcome to OKF Nation. Malik Shabazz. Welcome to OKF Nation. Michael Panza. Welcome to OKF Nation. Salute to Jack City. Man, I appreciate that, Jack City, man. I got something coming. I got another giveaway for the MVP donors coming soon. Just to let you guys know, to all the people who donate, I do special MVP donor giveaways. But I appreciate that, Jack City, man. That's love right there, man. Big time salute. All right, how are we on the likes, Max? Are we good? All right, bet. Let me see what else we got going on in here. Salute to Maxine. Also, Jack City, welcome yourself to OKF Nation, man. I do appreciate that, man. Jack City. We rocking and rolling, man. Welcome aboard. Once again, 646-995-8389 if you want to talk. Cade Cunningham. This guy's a Knicks fan, bro. This guy is a Knicks fan, bro. Could you believe all of that? Pistons, oh, we don't like you. Man, you love us, dog. You love us, man. You admire us. We give do you realize that we give the entire Eastern Conference hope? Paolo Banchero. All of these guys got all of these great things to say. LeBron, I already told y'all. When LeBron James was breaking down the way the Knicks played, and man, when they turned Cat into the hub, it took the pressure off of Brunson. The way he was breaking it down, I said, damn. It's either LeBron want to play for the Knicks or he wants to go to the ops, and he went to one of the closest ops. What's good, Tugboat?
What's happening, brother?
OKF Nation in the building, man. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Live in the flesh, man.
where you want to go, man? We got Cade Cunningham. He's a
Yeah,
fan,
let's talk
dog.
about this Cade Cunningham, bro. Because
He's a
remember I brought up the shoes?
Yes.
And I was like, yo, what's up with these colorways? Now it's coming. Now it's all making sense.
Mm-hmm. If you don't know what he's talking about, he's inside the Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. So he shared the Cade Cunningham shoes. I ain't gonna lie, they nice. They definitely look good. I'm not gonna lie. But he got some blue and orange ones, right? Was it blue and orange?
Bro, he got blue and orange ones, and he got straight orange and blue ones. He got them in both colorways.
He got them in both colorways, man. This guy's a Knicks fan, man.
Yeah, and I didn't understand it, but he's a Knicks fan. That's crazy.
It's crazy, boy. Man, he said salute to the Knicks. I mean, Tyrese Halliburton will never, never. These guys, yo, keep Tugboat. We don't got rivals, man. We got fans.
We got fans. That's why Mitch is wearing the shoes, man. That's why Mitch is wearing the shoes. That's crazy.
See the shoes?
I mean, and
Yeah.
what was that?
It was
Like,
a
because not
workout
even
video.
wearing the shoes, but focusing on the shoes. So it's like,
That's what I'm saying.
what are we doing?
Talking about-
He's trying to be.
we talking about, yo.
He doing it like Mike, like Brunson. Let me make me like Brunson. Because then
Yo.
he started shooting threes.
I'm telling you, that was the purpose of the video. He trying to show like it's gonna be different this year. He ready to to unleash his bat. You should see my Twitter comment. Oh, I went in on it. I was like, I said everybody looks good in the summer, bitch. We don't believe you. You need more. I hit it with the whole yo.
Everybody looks good in the summer. Everybody.
I don't want to see nobody's tapes. They all look good. They pros. They pros, bro. Come on.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised. You know that. What's that one that everybody goes to? They look amazing. What's that? The Summit
The
out there in New
Lifetime?
York.
Yeah, the Lifetime, the Sky building.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
where everybody
Mhm.
just looks like they're 175%.
Oh man, good, right? Everything looks it all goes in. They
And-
shoot fadeaways from
yeah,
half
straight.
court.
If there's any magnet ball, I believe it's in that gym.
Yeah,
I
it gotta
100%
be.
believe it's magnet ball in that gym. That's just
But
a confidence
Tugboat,
booster.
I'm not sure when's the last time you've been to a game, or if you have been to a game, but if you go to shoot around, them dudes don't miss, bro.
Yeah,
telling
they don't
you.
miss.
They're
Yeah,
not
they don't
missing,
miss.
bro. Like I remember I never forget that years ago I went to a Nets Bucks game. Don't ask me why. This is when the Nets were
I was
trash.
going to ask why, but this is your story. I'll let you do it.
Trash. This is when Brandon Jennings was there, right?
Oh,
when he played
man.
with the Bucks. All
Yeah,
right, bet. So
I know you at.
I'm in the Izod joint, right? All right. So they used to have like $15 tickets or something like that. So it was real dirt cheap, like super cheap
Yeah.
tickets. Like anybody could get there, right? So I swear it was this 7-foot dude. I don't remember who it was. It was like a bench warmer dude. This dude did not miss, not one shot. 7-foot dude shooting threes. I have to this day, I couldn't tell you who that was. I could not tell you. This guy didn't miss a shot in shoot around. I swear. He had to shoot at least 30 shots. He did not miss. Not one. From threes. Yeah. Just to show you, I don't
And never played.
never plays. Never played.
Never played.
Never played, dog. Never played. So don't fall for the hype of the shit. I'm telling you, dog.
I never do,
They are
man.
pros. Don't fall for it.
I never do. I never do.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the shoe game. I don't know, but they like you said, they're all buddies now, man.
They all friends. That's my only
Yeah.
demerit of this era is just, I'm not saying don't be friends. There's nothing wrong with that because Jordan and Ewing was friends, right? It's just, it was a different era. We didn't see them like, that was more private back then. You had like if they went to go play golf, we wouldn't know about it. Today,
Right, yeah.
you gonna see it. Like everything they do, you see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
All
social
it
media.
takes is one wedding, and then you like, oh yeah, they're all friends.
Yeah. They all there. But my thing is, when it gets to the competition, I don't like the Kings. We gonna smoke the King. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I come up. Like, yo, I don't like them over there. They on the other side. Screw them. you
Yeah.
know? And it makes for like a real fierce rivalry. Like, I don't
I
know.
still feel like our captain's like that. Like, I mean,
For
he's buddy
sure.
buddy with everybody, but don't try to pick
On the
him
floor,
up.
not on. Right.
Yeah, but I said don't try to pick him up. He's smacking your hand away, regardless if you Dante or not. You still getting your hand
Facts.
smacked away.
That's facts. That's fact.
So,
And I'm gonna drop 40.
and I'm still drop 40 on your head because
And
you're
I'm
my
won the
boy.
championship.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, because
Not
just
facts.
because you're my boy, I gotta give it to you. But yeah, what was there was another topic you had?
I got a whole bunch, man. I talked about Mitch. I talked about
Yeah, we
Sham.
got the Mitch.
I asked some questions about, is Dolan the best owner in the league? I'm not sure if you want to tackle that question.
Nah, too many disclaimers. The other one, there was another one. Too many disclaimers on that one.
Then I got the Ewan. Is it you?
Nah.
Did Ewan?
Oh, Shamet. You got Shamet as
Shamet
6 man.
6 man.
All right. Did you back that up with anything? Where you getting that from?
I'm just asking. It's a question, and I do got an article on it. But
Okay.
I want to know from y'all still though. Like, do you believe that he has the potential to do that based on what we've seen in the playoffs and it will Shamet be 6 man?
I really like that Shamet Miami game. That was one of my favorite games of the season. But I don't know if we're gonna get that from him day in and day out. Especially, I don't know. I don't know 6 man a year. But I don't know who is potential 6 man in because that's always kind of a toss in the air throughout the season until you actually see it come to fruition. Because who got 6 man last year? That was
The kid Johnson from the Spurs. He didn't do nothing in the playoffs.
Oh, Keldon
Yeah.
Johnson. Yeah. Keldon, gold medalist Keldon Johnson. Make sure you say it right, man. He's a gold medalist.
God, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
He's a gold medalist, man. Come on, man. Gotta get a. Hey, he did it for America. America, man. But yeah.
But I'm
don't
saying,
know.
like, think about it. We on TV, right? We the biggest thing in the world. So everything is going to be magnetized this year, right? So now, especially if you win 60 games, Shamet goes out there, averages 13 a game.
But what if Jose comes out there and does his thing? Could you see Jose potentially 6 man of the year? He has that because them 6 man of the year, they always like those guys, those spunky guys that come off the bench just like almost like a Jordan Clarkson, but Jordan Clarkson's past the 6 man of the year days. But he got one too, right?
Yeah, he did that. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So it's always kind of those lightning bolts that come off the bench, and Jose's one of those guys.
But Clarkson was getting 18 a game though off the bench. You feel me?
Yeah, no, Jose ain't gonna give you no 18.
Jose could get it if he plays like damn near all 82 games.
Yeah.
And he gets like
So you
close to
think
10
Jose
points.
can average 18?
No. No, I say he got to play 82 games. If he plays
okay.
82 games and he averages close to 10 points, gets you like 8 assists and like close to 2 steals.
That's what I was thinking. And 2 steals. Yep, that's what I was thinking.
He'll be 6 man.
Yeah.
Sure. And it's plus minus off the hook.
Right.
And net rating and all of that.
What do you think it would take for Shamet though?
It would have to be durability as well. He's going to have to play over 70 games, 60. Well, definitely over the 65, but 70 games. You got to get to at least 12 and a half, 13 a game. And you got to shoot 40% from 3. Because that's the one thing.
That's what he has to do.
40% from 3. They're going to propel that. So I think that's what will get him. That potentially could get him there. It's wide open right now.
I would love to see a 6 man off for the Knicks bench this year, man. Because like I said, we kept our starting 5, so it'd be nice to see some honor given to our bench crew.
Right. Or would it be a trade? Maybe we get somebody else who comes in. Maybe a DeMar
halfway through the season and become. Here you
go. It's too many damn topics, yo. I forgot I had a DeMar DeRozan topic too.
DeMar DeRozan 6 man of the year for the Knicks. Yeah. All right. So wait. All right. Before I go, where is he? Where is he at now? He's still in Sacramento.
He's in Long Beach somewhere in California. He's on the beach.
Okay. I'll catch him off the tug. When I get off the tug, I'll see where he's at. We'll grab some in and out or something, and I'll try to talk him up.
Yeah, he out there. You know what? I might. Yeah, I think we got to talk about DeMar. I think we're gonna talk about DeMar tomorrow because there's some interesting things. Yeah, DeMar tomorrow. We'll talk about DeMar if he's not signed. But if he is signed, we'll definitely talk about him. Because more than likely,
Is he signed?
right.
No, but for real, is he signed?
No, he's not.
That's crazy.
He's
What is
been
the hold
available
up on
since
that?
July 8th.
Yeah, what's the hold up on that? Because I don't. What? Oh, we waiting for Kawhi. Because did Kawhi officially sign to Toronto?
No, because while the Players Association, this one side is like, oh, there's nothing there. The other side still has to comply. They got to come to terms together still. So
who's the other side?
you got the players and the league. They got to come
That's
together
hilarious.
to decide.
So the Player Association was like, no, he's cool.
They don't see nothing. That's what Kelly the head said like a month ago. He was like, I don't see nothing.
I bet they don't. Yeah, I bet they don't.
Yeah. So
Because
it's a very
he's
sticky
going
situation.
full Denzel. I'll put cases on all you.
Being aggressive. Y'all need to fix the apron today.
Yeah, y'all gonna
goddammit.
try to do this to me? Yeah, all right, I'm putting cases on all y'all. Y'all gonna try to do this to me?
Yeah,
so they don't see nothing.
that's the hold up. That's the hold up. But I think it's gonna. I think that they're gonna strong arm their way. I just feel like
big fish gonna eat the little fish for sure.
Yeah, it's just too much money over there, and it's like, okay, we could write a new rule.
Yeah. So maybe that's. But long story short, maybe that's what the DeMar thing is waiting for, to see how that dust settles, and then
potentially
maybe because he's an LA guy, so maybe he wants to go to the Clippers. Maybe he's like, yo, just send me to the Clippers with Ingram, and I'll do that. But y'all got to figure that out first, and
exactly.
I'll come holler at y'all in my career in LA.
Bill. Don't forget Bill too.
I will continue to forget about Bill. I will remember Bill when Bill gives me something to remember.
He gonna average 20 this year if he don't get hurt.
I bet you Mitchell Robinson has a better season. I bet you Mitchell Robinson lasts longer than Bradley Beal this season.
That's like arguing what's hotter, the fire.
Yeah, no, we playing tallest midget. Yeah, we playing tallest midget. But I'm telling you that Mitchell Robinson will last longer than Bradley Beal this season.
I'm not taking that fade. I'm good. I got neither dog in the fight. You got one dude singing sorry ass songs, and you got another dude.
But at least he's wearing Brunson's while he's singing them though, right?
Yeah, that's weak, dog. I'm sorry. That's weak. I don't respect that. So where the Tatum's at, dog?
I got no respect for Mitch, man. Not in the green bean, man. Not in the green bean. But I appreciate you, man. I don't know what's going on with Cade and those shoes, man. But they look decent though. That's all I'm gonna say.
Cade shoes is fire. Nah, they fire.
Yeah, they look decent. I ain't gonna hate on them.
They look worthy of copying. I'm not gonna lie. But I appreciate it, man.
He a vegan Knicks fan. I'm all for it.
Man, he a vegan. Oh, that's a whole nother.
Yeah, how you gonna be vegan, bro?
He don't want the beef, Tugboat. He don't want the beef.
Hey.
He's a fan.
Hey. He's a fan.
He don't want the smoke with the Knicks, man. Nah, I just eat trees.
Well, yeah, he don't want no smoke. He got one lung. You can't be smoking with one lung.
Ooh.
So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, man.
All right, brother. 646-995-8389. Call up. Let's talk. And continue smashing that like button. We just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who I am, this is how we get down. Twice a day, every day. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed. Shamet, 6th Man of the Year. What do you think? Do you think Shamet has the potential to be 6th Man of the Year? We talked about Cade is a Knicks fan. He got the colorways. He got the orange and blue colorways. Salute to Cade, wanting to be a Knick. Uh-oh. What's good, Blue?
Yo, what's goody? What's good,
Not much, man. Hopefully tonight is an optimistic night, for Knicks fans. You know what I mean? with Blue, where we going, Blue? You got fans over here.
So, I think one of your showrunners was about James Dolan, right?
Oh yes, is he the best owner in basketball? Let me just put the disclaimer up because I got.
Yeah, you gonna need this one.
Yeah, the views is Blues. Go ahead.
All right, are we talking currently or just what we've seen over the past few decades. I mean, how far are we
I,
gonna go back with this?
I'm saying in 2026 is
Okay,
Dolan
so
the best owner.
you're just talking currently.
Yeah, right now in the league.
Okay.
Right now.
Mm. Is he the best owner? I mean, that's a good question because I mean, I can't forget what happened previously and then just, erase from my mind what was done yesteryear till what
Mhm.
we see to today. So, um, it's a complicated question. I would in my mind I would feel, but I mean, I wouldn't give him the best owner today if the Knicks win again this upcoming season. If they win another championship, undoubtedly Leon Rose and James Dolan will get executive and owner of
Of the year?
of the decade, in my opinion.
Ooh. But
You know
hold
what I
on. But what
mean?
owner can you put ahead of him right now?
Right now, I mean, I like what the owner did with the Lakers. He flipped it, bounced
He's a
it.
scammer.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
look,
Hold
man,
on.
he just,
Well, hold on. Let me put this
yeah,
disclaimer
yeah,
back
yeah.
on. Hold on. Hold on.
Yo, yo,
Put that disclaimer back
yo.
up there, dog. Confused.
Yo,
Yo. I
yo,
gotta edit that part out.
yo, hold up, yo. He just flipped it for 2 billion, yo. I mean,
So
that's a come up. That's a
according
come up.
to sources, he's under investigation for potential fraud. And so I don't want to put his business all the way out there because there is an
Yeah, it's
investigation.
all alleged.
It's all alleged, but at the same time, my owner don't got no smut on his name, dog.
Yeah,
Not
look,
like that.
not
Not,
like that, not like
that's what I'm
that.
talking
Yo, look,
about. I'm talking
yo.
about
All right,
like
so
the
hold up.
legalities.
Let me in
10
James Dolan's
seconds.
defense, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Let's look at what he's done, like on the upside of things. You guys want to talk optimistically? Let's do that. In
Let's
terms
go.
of, in terms of the Knicks going public, that was a fantastic move. Him separating the Rangers from the Knicks, another great move. In terms of, fans being able to invest into it, into MSG stocks and
Yeah.
all of
Yep.
this, that is
Thanks.
that is 100% genius. I mean, if you want to go down that road, I would 100% give him 1,000 kudos for that because that's, yo, man, I invest in it. I have MSG stocks,
Oh, that's fire.
so, you know, um, I would give him that in that regard. But if you're like I said, in terms of just basketball operations, he has to continue to earn those stripes because of all the other previous things that has precipitated to this point where we are now as the Knicks being the champs,
Hmm.
and he said that he would hope that they don't have to wait another 53 years. That was, his little like 2 minute, 1 minute speech during the trophy ceremony. That was awesome, because
Hmm.
it was heartfelt, it was real, it was sentimental, and he meant it. It was sincere. So I'd give him, in terms of best owner of the NBA so far, he's on the cusp. I'd give
Okay.
him that. You know what
That's
I'm
fair.
saying?
That's fair.
But he would have to win this year in order for it to be solidified.
Got you, Blue Man. Hey, Blue Man, I appreciate you, man, for trying to be
No problem,
objective,
bro.
and that wasn't a bad call, man. Thank you, Blue.
No, no, you got it, brother.
All right.
All right, later, champ.
Peace, peace. I'm jumping off the goddamn deep end. I think Dolan is the best owner in basketball. Salute to Dolan, dog. You got owners out there that's mad at their promotion teams. They can't even afford to fund their arenas. You got owners out there allegedly doing things that may not be on the right side of the law. You got owners out there that can't even hold on to their franchises. They gotta sell. You got owners out there that they don't even got their family involved. We got a family drama. This is like a soap opera in LA with the Bus family. I mean, go down the list of the owners you would say is better than our owner. They all got problems. They ain't generating enough money. They don't want to spend no money. You got teams that never even been in the luxury tax before. We coming off a championship. Man, what are we talking about? Where are we going? Hold up, 646-995-8389. I'm going there. He's the best owner. You got to tell me why he's not. Yeah, I'm going there. Let's go. Uh-oh. What's good, Rock? ATL
So what's
from
good,
Brooklyn.
okay?
Hey, man. You know, we having a conversation tonight, man. It's a lot of good questions and topics. Where you want to go?
Yo, you had me picking on myself, man. You had to disclaimer yourself, man.
Sometimes I do that.
Yo, you missed a good comedy moment. As soon as you did that, the disclaimer up, you should have had the little Pablo head drop down and look at everybody. On the left hand side.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, dog. These guys got deep pockets. They sue everybody. Everybody getting sued.
Yo, it's crazy, man. Yo, I'm with you, man. Yeah, he's shining as an owner right now, man. There's no doubt about it, man.
Thank you. Because if
Yo,
you think about it, they all struggling or there's something else off. But go ahead.
yo, Cade, yeah, I can see he want to be a Knick just like the rest of them, man.
He's a
The
fan,
problem
dog.
is they ain't want to come here when it was nothing bad, or they want to hop on that bandwagon while we got a team for them. That's a problem. They ain't have the guts to do that before.
Good point.
And I remember back in the days, LeBron had a colorway for the Knicks too out of his sneakers too. So it ain't just him, you know.
Okay.
And with the way social media is now, Cade better be good to the woman in his life, because I know he walking around that living room in that Brunson jersey with them shoes, doing moves, and he don't want to get filmed by her, and he break up with her, and she put it out there. He gonna
Right.
look like a fool.
She looking at him like, wait a minute, didn't you hate the Knicks like 2 months ago?
Nah, that's my man. That's my man.
Oh man, yo. That's what I'm saying. They're not rivals. We said that all year.
Yo, she got the phone. She got the phone. Him looking at the TV. Brunson and his mom being interviewed. He said, "Yo, I'm thinking about braiding my hair like he got right now."
That's crazy,
Same
bro.
way.
He got the jersey on with his boxes on. I got the jersey with no shorts.
I can see it. I can see it. And she just drop it all. She just drop it all on Twitter when he flip with a bird.
Oh no,
Yo.
man. We going there tonight.
Yo, but seriously though, yo, I can see Shamet being the 6th man
Okay.
easily, man. I just
Okay.
think he just gotta put a follow through after his shot, because nobody in the league is gonna try to let him shoot straight up. You know, him coming off the screen. As soon as they come up to him, he need to do it in between, like a floater or something, just to keep his rhythm going instead of letting that be the closeout. You know,
10
That's a good one.
seconds.
he can get there. He can get there.
I
I
like
mean,
that.
he's certified right now. He's more confident in his career than he's ever been. He's a champion.
Right.
No way to go but up.
Nah, good point. Good point.
Yeah, bro.
I'm with you, man. Great call, man. And let's go Knicks, man. Knicks in 5.
He's in 5 again.
That's a
There you
fact.
go.
Big time salute, Rock.
Salute.
By the way, if you wanna, just to let you guys know, all right, if you want to call back, the option is there. Or if you want to request a call for someone else, okay, if there's someone you would like to hear on the line, you could do that as well. Or if you felt like somebody didn't have enough time, you could also request a call back for them to have more time. All right. And you can send a cash app, $/the objective fan, if that is your prerogative. Because, sometimes you got, people that you want to hear from. So just to let you guys know, these options are available. Once again, the phone number is 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. All right. And if you feel like you need more time, the option is there for you to get more time. Because we got a lot of good topics. I'm going there. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real, dog. We did a show talking about the Oakley case, members only. It's fire. I don't really want to talk about the Oakley case because we already talked about it. But if you want to see more about the Oakley case, go watch that show. But if you want to bring that up, Dolan has a great relationship with all of the players, mostly that played for him. Oakley was never a Dolan player, right? So they may have issues, but just keep that in perspective. He gets along with everybody else who actually played for him. Like, keep that in mind. But, I mean, if that's what y'all want to bring up, and if that's the reason that you want to go by, but, I mean, look at what the other owners are doing. You got people who are mad at their promotion teams. You got people who won't even spend money to do anything. You got owners who are in scandals. You got family feuds. The Dolans ain't feuding. Man, salute to James Dolan, man. He gave his son the Rangers to run. All right, son, I'm going to split these companies. I'm going to have you run it. Think about that. How many owners are doing that? He got the sphere. When it comes to business, man, he walking. He's doing laps around these guys. And then, like, Dolan's role, I don't remember it. I would have to fact check it. But Dolan had a prominent role as a board of governor. Something with business. He left that role because he was beefing with Silver at the time. And the NBA really wanted him to keep that because he was doing a great job helping the league in that regard. Man, you say what you want about this guy, man. I told y'all. When did Phil Jackson come to the Knicks? Was that 2014? Once Phil joined the Knicks, all of a sudden, the man said, I'm going to let Phil run it. And now Phil dropped the ball, and Phil definitely set us back to where Leon had to pick up the pieces years later. But he put the keys in that man's hands. He said, Phil, you got this. It's your world. And what did Phil do? This is what Phil did. All right. But once again, 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. All right. And like I said, the callback option is available if you feel like you need more time. I'm going to touch on Landry Shamet. Hold on. Landry Shamet. So, Landry Shamet is the most expensive bench player for the Knicks this year. He has the biggest deal, even though it's not guaranteed fully the last 2 years. But you're talking about 4 years, $24 million. Salute to that. Salute to Shamet, doing it big, representing the best way he can. I think that he can have a really good year. The thing about Shamet for me is that he is the tallest bench player besides Drummond right now. Right? Him and Clarkson, they're both 6'5". And the fact that he's 6'5", he plays small forward even though he's not a small forward, but he plays the 3, plays the 2, could even handle the rock a little bit. I'm not saying he's a full-fledged 1, but I would say he's more versatile offensively than Deuce McBride is. Right? I think Deuce, well, they both shoot the ball really well. I mean, what could we say that Deuce does that Shamet doesn't do? Right? Maybe guard 94 feet, but I wouldn't put it past Shamet in terms of guarding 94 feet. I wouldn't say that that means that he can't do it, you know. But at the same time, we go to research mode. And this is what inspired my question tonight, you know. Sometimes I see things and I'm like, oh yeah, we got to talk about that. So Knicks should look forward to a lot of Landry Shamet next season. All right. The New York Knicks are going to be bringing back almost the exact same roster as the one that just won the NBA championship. Oh my goodness. Every article, they lost Mitchell Robinson and Ariel Hukporti. Could we just stop with that? All right. In 2024, Shamet was signed and waived and signed again by the Knicks. How many of you guys remember that? Then last summer, he inked. The reason that was because he got hurt in the season. Anyway, then last summer, he inked another deal. And now he's going to be with the team on a 3-year contract, ready to play an even bigger role. I thought it was 4 years. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let's go to Knicks Sports Track, my favorite website. You know, I do my own fact checking. Anytime you read an article, they start talking about numbers that look crazy. All you got to do is pull it up because I could have sworn it was a 4-year deal. But no worries. We'll get to the bottom of it. Yep, it was a 4-year deal, by the way. All right. And he has a player option at the end, but I think that is not fully guaranteed, though. So, yeah, 28, 29, only $1 million is guaranteed, like 1.5. It becomes fully guaranteed on June 30th, right? And then also the player option, he has the deadline by the 29th. By the way, only 1.69 million is guaranteed for Shamet's deal. So it was a 4-year deal, and he has a player option on that last year, okay? Even though both of these years are not fully guaranteed, for the record, right? Like I said, this is why you have to, if you are serious about this information, man, you got to make sure what you're sharing is correct. This is an everyday process for me. All right. So he's going to be with the team on a 4-year deal, right? Because that 4th year is a player option. Anyway, and he's ready to play a bigger role than he's already been playing. Next year could be a big one for the veteran wing as he looks to help the Knicks repeat. During the playoffs this past year, Shamet proved that he's capable of playing heavy minutes, right? Because he led the bench in minutes this last playoff. At least, hold on, let me just stat check, fake check. I could have sworn he did. I know it wasn't Deuce. Deuce kind of fell off the map, and then Jose, he managed to get some time in the playoffs, and Clarkson. So you got 4 guards that are all 6'5" and under, vying for time. And the same condition presents itself again this year. This is why we're assuming there will be a trade this year, but you just never know with Leon Rose. All right. He has his own way of operating, right? All we could do is just wait to see the moves fall into place. Leon is the best GM in the game right now. So I'm going to go straight to minutes. And, okay, he was right behind Deuce. So Deuce was at 17.6 and Shamet was at 16.3 minutes per game. Another thing that's important about this as we look into this, the way Mike Brown utilizes his bench, all of these guys become interchangeable. Because if you really think about it, you got Shamet who plays 16 minutes in the playoffs. His minutes can go up to 18 or 19, right? Mitch is gone. You replace this with Drummond, but Clarkson 10, Jose with 9. You would think Jose will play more minutes, right? So these guys, if you lose somebody, it's not the end. That's all I'm trying to say. If you lose somebody, it's not the end of the world, especially a bench player. They all can be replaced production-wise. They all are talented. We love them all. I'm not saying I want to get rid of somebody. I'm just keeping it real. All right? So he played the second most minutes in the playoffs. All right? Landry Shamet should have big Knicks season next season. Last season, he appeared in 51 games. Now, this is what I need to see increase. So we could take off the injury-prone tag off of Shamet. He has to get to 65 games. That's what I'm looking for Shamet, personally. I'm not sure if y'all agree with that. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I do think that Landry Shamet, he needs to get his durability up. and play more games. Right? Even though 51 games is not the worst, all right? But it could be a whole lot better. He averaged 9.3 points, 1.8 rebounds, 1.4 assists. Now, if he could get the points to 12 or 13, I think that'll help keep the shooting. You got to get the field goal percentage a little higher, but the three-point percentage above 40%. He gets above 40% from threes, 12 points per game. The Knicks win 60 games. I say he has a shot to be sixth man. What do you guys think? All right. It was an impactful regular season for the three-point specialist. He played quality minutes, but now he could be in for a more bigger role, especially if the Knicks look to get through another deep run in the playoffs and over or avoiding the championship hangover. All right. Now, he shot 47% from three on 3.2 3-pointers in the playoffs, which is good. All right. If he can do that, that would be an incredible weapon going into the postseason. All right. Like I said, he has the biggest contract off the bench, which in my opinion means that he will have the biggest opportunity to get more playing time because his salary will dictate that, if that makes sense. Right. Remember, in the NBA, the people who usually get paid the most gets played unless there's a discrepancy between players and coaches. Once again, call up 646-995-8389. I want to have a conversation tonight, y'all. We got to talk, man. This is level-headed Knicks talk, man. And it's too early to be the vampire scream. So, salute to my man J-Tap Mob in the building, OKF Nation Plus. Hey, yo, JJ, I was just thinking the same thing. Where the hell is the Pistons fans? But salute to you, JJ, OKF Nation. L Figgy, OKF Nation, what's good? What's going on? Trapped in the 90s, I see you. A-Wax, what's up? Oh, is that my Philly troll right there? Hey, yo, Eric. Yeah, you the Philly troll, dog. Listen, dog. I just want to let you know, man. Could you please tell your Philadelphia people, man, that they need to stop being spooky in the goddamn woods? Yeah, I just want to have a conversation, Eric. These guys are nervous. No, we don't do debates. We don't have people on our show. It's just us talking to the chat. I need that smoke, Eric. Just let them know I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready for the conversation. All right. Don't get timed out because y'all don't even know how to troll right, yo. Like, y'all ain't trying to talk no basketball. Y'all just want to talk nonsense and get blocked. That's corny, dog. You know what we used to call that? We used to call that a dummy mission. You just want to go outside and get popped on. But what's going on, y'all? 646-995-8389. See my man Mellow Mike still in the building. We having a conversation. All right. James Dolan. Is he the best owner in the league? What say you? I say yes. We also talking about Shamet. Does he have the potential to be sixth man of the year? I agree. I think Shamet could do it. All right. We're also talking about Cade Cunningham. If you missed it, Cade is the Knicks. He announced today that he's the biggest Knicks fan in the world. What happened to the rivalry? There is no rivalry with Detroit. We've been telling the Pistons fans that. Like, yo, dude, like, really, it's not a rivalry. Only you guys feel motivated to play us because y'all lost in the playoffs. But y'all need to keep that energy with Cleveland because don't y'all got beef anyway? Don't the Cavs and the Pistons, ain't that like a heated rivalry? That's your rivalry. Go see about them Cavs because they dusted your ass off in 7 games last year. All right? I think that's where you need to take your anger, Detroit Pistons fans. But either way, when y'all lose, it's crickets anyway. We don't even see y'all for a whole year. gotta wait a whole year to see a Detroit Pistons fan again. Nobody gives a damn about them. But we're also talking about a whole lot of topics. Got my man J Tap Mob. What's good, J Tap?
Hey, yo, it's good.
Man, we just having a conversation, man. Where you want to go, J Tap? I know you called to say something. What's on your mind?
I do want to say something, but it's just on the topics or whatever. Because I just got to the chat. I came in kind of late.
Okay.
And I heard the topics. So I'll start with Dolan.
Let's go. Should I put the disclaimer up?
All right.
I'll put it up just in case. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I mean, if you're talking about basketball moves or whatever, I'm not gonna say he's the best owner in the league because, frankly, I don't know too much about the other owners to even make a judgment, to make a call about it, a judgment call. Because is it just because he just won the championship that makes him the best, or is it because he hired Leon? Is that what makes him the best owner?
I mean, you're saying a lot of good reasons. Saying a lot of good reasons.
Honestly, in any sport, if you go even in baseball, if you go one for 53, you suck. So I mean, as far as the owner, one chip in 53 years, I mean.
Well, yeah, no, I gotta correct that. He's only been owner for 25 years.
I'm talking about the Dolan family, the Dolan Empire.
No, Dolan Empire started in the late 90s.
Okay, so fine. He's one for 25. You know what I mean?
He's 1 for 25.
1 for 25, which still ain't a good average, even in baseball, like I said. As far as the other stuff, I mean, I'll keep my opinion to myself about.
But hold on, whoa. What's the other owners' averages? What's the others? Like, could we talk about some of these other owners? There's some batting zero. They got zero.
Another point I want to make about the coaches. I mean, the owners and whatever. These guys are trading teams like trading cards. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
The owners change every. It seems like every year, every month. So I mean,
exactly.
As far as Dolan, I mean, he got a championship. I mean, he's cool. I mean, who owns the Heat? Is it still the same owner?
That's what's his name? Is it Mickey something? He stole Pat Riley from us.
Yeah, and if you're gonna go off history, I mean, how many chips does he have? I mean, what really makes an owner a great owner?
He got 3 cheap ones.
3 cheap.
If you gave Dolan LeBron James, D Wade, Chris Bosh, Shaq, Alonzo Mourning, Gary Payton, I'm pretty sure Dolan would have some championships. I think he would. Any owner would.
And my thing is, I think Dolan's biggest accomplishment as an owner is taking a step back and letting the basketball people do what basketball people do. I mean,
exactly.
I mean, that doesn't make him a great owner. That means he just finally checked his ego at the door.
He's the best, J-Ty. I want the smoke. He's the best. I could go down the list. The LA Lakers. Do you want to talk about their owners? We got a family feud right now. There's a family feud happening. My man Dolan putting his family on. They got a family feud. Do you want to go down the list?
Do you really want to go down the Dolan list?
We can.
The Dolan family list?
I mean,
if you want to keep it in the sports realm, you win. But yeah.
I'm just saying, dog. We can look at the Portland owner. He's cheap. He can't even afford to renovate his own building. San Antonio going through the same thing. We could go down the list.
I mean,
Dallas Mavericks. You want to go down the list? Let's go.
No, I mean, either way, like I said, basketball-wise, I'm not gonna say he's the best or the worst, but I mean,
I'm saying he's the best. God damn it, I'm standing on it.
That's fine. I mean, he takes care of his players, which is cool when they retire, whatever. You know, if you need a job, he'll make a bastard job for you. You know, get some money in your pocket. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I mean, he's a cool owner. All right. I'm not good. As far as basketball, he's a cool owner, but I can't let 1 year wipe away the other 25 years of ineptitude that guy has caused or whatever. So that's as far as that. And he's talking about. He said 6 man for Shamet.
6 man for Shamet.
Was that the one? I'm gonna say no. And for one reason only, because our 6 man of the year is in the starting 5. He will be a 6 man of the year for me.
Oh my God,
Mr. Josh Hart. Put him on the bench. he would be the sixth man. He would make the Hall of Fame as a sixth man. He would.
You wildin', dog.
So he wouldn't make the Hall of Fame as a sixth man. I think he would.
Josh Hart,
You know?
he's a starter.
All right, he's a starter for the Knicks, but
Who won the championship? Go ahead.
he won a
Don't forget
championship,
that part.
and this starting lineup needs to get improved. It needs to get. I'm not saying the Knicks are going to win this year, right?
Okay.
Knicks will go back to
now
back. I've never said anything different. I never said anything different than that. But I'm saying it will not be as easy as last season. The road's going to be much, much tougher because, yeah, we lapped the field, but they gained a step on us. You know what I'm saying? Because we made some tweaks or whatever, and I'm cool with it. But at some point or another, we got to fix that starting line. We got to make it better. It's got to be better. And if you want to go team for team to see who has the best starting lineup in the league, I mean, are they? Are they the best starting lineup? Have you gone team by team?
We could go team by team. Let's pull them out. Let's do it. Who you got? You got the Sixers better than us? Keep it real, J-Tap. You got the Sixers?
I said the Knicks are the best starting lineup in the league, but okay. I don't think we're that far ahead of the pack to to start high stepping it at 20 yards out from the goalposts.
Depending on the Sixers, it could be the Sixers up there too. It could, but it depends though. I can't put the Sixers up there because they never played together. I gotta see it to believe it.
You gotta rank them somewhere.
Denver could put out a nice lineup too. Denver, you can't sleep on Denver. I'm letting y'all know. They always got the #1 scoring starting five. They've been dominating that for like the past 3 years now, 3-4 years now. So,
and I don't need to be on the phone for you to go through all 30 teams or whatever. But the point I'm trying to make is we're at the top of the food chain, but the field is gaining on us, little by little. And what was the last subject, real quick?
I got a lot. I got Patrick Ewing, the pressure, because y'all was talking about that in the Discord.
Okay, next.
He said next. Okay, all right. I also talked about. Did we talk about Cade? We talked about Cade.
Oh my, that's the one, Cade.
The fan. Yeah, he's
Mr.
a fan.
Cade Cunningham. And for the life of me, I don't know. I don't understand how, like in all the rankings, he's still ranked above Jalen Brunson as far as player rankings or whatever. I'll never understand it. And I don't blame him for
wins.
So does he have an affiliation with the city? I mean, wow. Or is he a Knicks fan just because, or he's just trying to bomb
He said he congratulated us. He thought that we should win, and he pretty much was saying he was basically cheering for us, and he was happy that we won. He's a fan of basketball.
Yeah. He wants our fan base to buy his product. He's not a Knicks fan. He wants the fan base to buy his product. And I don't blame him.
I didn't even think about that.
I don't blame him. Jump on the bandwagon, because I'll buy a pair. I don't care what team you play for. I'll buy them.
Nah, them sneakers is fire. I ain't gonna lie. I like
they're fire. I can't lie. I mean,
I can't lie.
If the price point is correct, I'll jump on it. But
100%. Yo, them sneakers is fire.
I'll buy some OG Skechers too.
I was trying. No comment. I don't want to. I can't do the OG. I can't get them twice in one day. It's 1 week. They gonna get bad at me. They gonna ban me.
And it's so good. Like I don't blame the man for trying to come up on our fan base, because I'm gonna buy a pair. That's it. I ain't gonna beat around the bush. He said I ain't gonna beat around the bush. You know what I mean? I'm gonna buy a pair, stick them in the closet.
I'm buying them, Joyce. I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you.
Either way, so I mean that's my opinion on those 3 subjects. I'm gonna check in real quick.
Okay.
Give you a shout out.
Thank you, J-Tap.
Show love to the chat and everybody. Peace.
I appreciate that, my brother.
Of course, man. Peace.
All right. Hey, we talking basketball tonight, man. Don't worry, OGites. I'm not coming for your boy OG. If you got your pair of Skechers, man, salute to you. It's a great shoe. I'm sorry, I mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at the shoes. I promise. Anyway, what's good though? We in the building. 646-995-8389. Call up. What's your opinion? Cleo trying to get me banned out here. Oh my God, the OGites are gonna be mad. I didn't say it. I said it was some cool sneakers. I never said nothing. Don't take out the chat. Don't think I agree with the chat because I said I didn't agree with the chat. If that makes sense. Let me see what you guys talk about, man. But yeah, I'm standing on my owner take, dog. What are these owners doing, bro? I don't give a damn how many championships you won in the past. Is it Mickey Harrison, the guy from Miami? I don't give a damn about what you did with LeBron and those guys. If we would have had LeBron and D, there's no way you don't lose. You're not going to lose with certain players, bro. Like, that's not impressive to me, man. What Dolan did was more impressive than all of those guys who won championship. Dolan took a guy, an agent, one of the best agents in the world, and gave him a GM job. Salute to Dolan on that. Salute to that. Then that agent builds a championship team without a super duper MVP, all of that. We don't got none of that. And we better than all of them. We better than all of them. We didn't put together a super duper team. This guy MVP, this guy MVP. How many MVPs do you have on one team? All that to beat us? And you know the sad part, it ain't even gonna work, dog. It ain't gonna work. What owner you gonna put up with us? San Antonio, they can't even pay for their new arenas, dog. These guys are struggling with their funding. What are we talking about? We want to go down the list? We already know what the LA guys are doing over there. You want to go to Golden State? Salute to Golden State. But Bob Myers was the magic behind the Warriors, though. He's not there no more. What's going to happen when Steph Curry retires? Can anyone tell me? What owner you putting ahead of Dolan? That's what I want to know. I want to see the owner that you put ahead of him. We're going to look at the resumes, though. We're going to line this up. We got family feuds, but then we got a man putting his family on. All right, son, this is yours. Hold that. What are we talking about? We got a sphere. Did you guys ever see the sphere? That sphere is super nice. It changes shapes and all of that. It's like it could be whatever you want it to be out there, B. We're talking about state-of-the-art technology. Let's talk about it, man. 646-995-8389. Call up. These guys are scared to go on a luxury tax. You just want to put them up there with Dolan. What are we talking about? Got teams, these guys, they ain't trying to spend no money, but they talking about they want to win a championship. He's talking about Dolan record. Oh, one championship in the last 25 years. How many championships do these other guys have? How many championships do these other guys have? Hold on, let me see what this guy wants. What's up, J-Tap?
Look, nah, we're not gonna stop this Bob Myers stuff, bro. I'm not gonna let it fly.
That's
There's
why you
no
called.
way. There's no way. I'm gonna let you give credit to anything that the Warriors did because of Bob Myers just happened to be sitting in the front office.
You
There's
sure
no
you want to
way.
go there? You sure you want to go there?
I definitely want to go there. Definitely.
You know, for me, it's like mating 6 or mating 4. All I gotta ask you is what happened with the Warriors before Bob Myers got there? I'll wait. They do.
You talking about championship? Why are you saying championship? Why is they won in the past? I mean.
No. We talking about. We ain't got to go back to Kareem. Who was that? That was Wilt. We ain't got to go back to the 70s. Nah, let's keep it. Let's keep it in modern day. Let's keep it. What did they do?
They didn't win anything.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So now the man leaves. He departs. He goes to Philly. Gets them Jalen Brown all in the same summer. He gets them LeBron James and Jalen Brown in the same summer. What did the Warriors do in the same summer? Could you tell me what the Warriors did this year? The magical moves. Let's go. Let's see what their magical moves.
They didn't do much. They didn't do much.
So the point that I'm trying to say is that the Warriors are a product of Bob Myers. He is the X factor there. Without him, they're gonna fall apart. What's his boy name over there? The junior? He ain't doing nothing, dog. We gotta stop.
So I got a question for you. Exactly what did Bob Myers do to build the Golden State franchise? Because what was there before he got there? What players were there before he got there? I just want to know. What players were there?
Damn, the New York Liberty lost just now. Damn.
Oh
Anyway,
wow, this guy with the deflection is crazy.
no, it just
Either
pops
way.
up. You know, I get the pop-ups.
I
Anyway,
got
the
you.
bottom line, what I'm saying is that
Okay, yeah. What players were there before Bob Myers got there?
what players was
Any-
there with Leon,
Yeah.
man? Leon had to build to get it from the mud. They got to get somebody like Leon. That's their problem. They owner don't know how to find talent like that.
Okay,
He
so
got lucky with Bob Myers.
which is fine. So you're saying tell me that Bob Myers is a better GM than Leon Rose?
No,
Because
no, no.
he got more, hold on, he got more chips than Leon, right?
No, I wouldn't say.
Nah,
Well,
more-
but dude, see, let's put it in the context.
I'm trying to grasp what you're talking about, but go ahead.
Let's put it in the context. Steph Curry became Steph Curry, legendary.
Did he draft
He
him?
also had. I don't remember.
He
Hold on.
didn't.
When did Bob get there? He did not.
He did. He didn't.
Sure.
He didn't draft. The only person he drafted was Draymond Green, Kevin
And Clay?
Looney.
Did he draft Clay?
He did not. No. That's all Mark
He just
Jackson, my
happened to
friend.
be there.
That's all Mark Jackson, my friend.
No, but he wasn't the president though.
I can't remember the president's name, but he was a coach or whatever. Yeah, but it wasn't him. It wasn't him.
No problem. We'll just go back to go look. Let's see.
Yeah, and he left Golden State in luxury tax hell. For the sake of some championships, I get it, but at the same time, look at the franchise now. He left them in
2010.
shambles.
Right,
And
exactly.
And he
Smart
left them in
man.
shambles, exactly. So
Smart man. Oh, Larry Rowley. He was the guy that
Larry
drafted.
Rod, that's my guy, Larry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a womp womp. Give him the womp.
How's wow? Okay,
He's a womp. Think
Which is
about what
fine.
Larry Rowley did. They won 36 games. They won 26 games. That's how they got Steph.
Right.
They won 29 games. Yeah, I'm going with Bob Myers, though. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
All
going
right,
with
which is
Bob
fine.
Myers.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So basically, you're saying Bob Myers is a better GM than Leon Rose.
You want
Which
my
is
GM list right
blasphemy.
now? My GM
Excuse
list
me?
is like this. I'm gonna give you the list. I got
I'm
Leon
listening.
Rose number 1. Leon Rose is number 1. I got Bob Myers number 2.
That's
I
disgusting.
got Sam Presti number 3. Cause Sam
That's
about to show us
disgusting.
how good of a GM he is. He about to lose everybody.
That's
He about to
disgusting.
lose
You
everybody.
if you put Bob Myers over Sam Presti, yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
need
a
to go
fact.
ahead. You
I'm
need
doing
to
it.
go ahead and tear that list up because he didn't trade for Brown. The Brown trade was already in the works before that guy even stepped in the door.
No,
When he got there, the owner greenlit it.
he
LeBron,
went
he
on the
just picked the
podcast. J-Tap, he went on the podcast, my
he
G,
went on the
and
podcast.
pitched him.
He went on the
pitched
podcast,
him.
right? He went on the podcast dressed real nice. And
Right.
he left that podcast
With
scratches
LeBron
on
James.
with scratches on his palms and holes in the knees of his pants. That's that's what he did.
Wait,
That's what he
it
that's what he did at the podcast. He got on his knees and he got busy, which is fine. I mean, you want to beg for LeBron James, go for it. Let's see what happens
I'm just
next
saying,
season.
man. Daryl Murray was there for how many years? He didn't get Jalen Brown and LeBron James in one offseason. Bob Myers levels, man. It's levels.
All right,
It's
you're
levels.
right. You're right, but I mean, get Bob Myers out of there. I said I'd chime in on that real quick.
All right, J-Tap.
All right,
All
then.
right,
Peace.
get you up out of here, man. Let me stop
All right,
now.
peace.
You my dog. Big time.
All right.
I thought he was going to call back for Dolan. He called back for Bob Myers. Whoa. By the way, salute to... That was 7-run PTSA. Welcome to OKF Nation, man. Big time salute. Or Severn? Yeah, it's kind of small. So excuse me for getting the name wrong. Yes, Severn run PTSA. Great to have you aboard. One of the most active channel memberships on YouTube. It comes with a lot, bro. You know, we got bracket challenges, fantasy leagues. We got members only Sundays. We got the Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. We got the Objective Fan Hoops videos. We got well over 100 members only videos. Yeah, it's a very active channel membership. No worries. You're not just going to be a part of here for a donation kind of vibe. It comes with a lot. All right. But yeah, J-Tap, you was wildin'. You were wildin', J-Tap. Get my man Dave on the line. Hopefully he's there. 646-995-8389. Uh-oh, what's going on, Dave? We having a
First-
conversation.
First of all, shout out to all the dudes out there who aren't hitting the like button. Okay,
Smash that like
you're
button.
getting a warrant for arrest right now because my man Karan here has been a pioneer, and I say a pioneer because he gives you 2 shows a day for you,
That's facts.
for the Knicks management to hear your voice. Okay,
That's facts.
no one gets 3 minutes. Okay, so hit the like button, wipe your feet before you come into this house, do your job so we can keep it moving. All right.
100%.
Now let's get to business here. All right. First of all, they won't give it to our man Dolan right now, but I will say this: when he makes a repeat and goes underneath the luxury tax, he's going to be known as a pioneer who broke the second
Oh, that's
apron.
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay,
If he does that, that's crazy.
that's best owner across the board. Nothing to talk about. There will be no rebuttal. Okay.
Nah.
And it's about to happen. So I already got Dolan as the top dog, but let that happen so there's no doubt. Okay.
Right.
Now on to my man Shamet. I'm rooting for this brother to play 70 games. All right. He's missed 65 games in the last 2 years. All right. You can't win no awards missing this many games.
That's true.
And I'm rooting for him. I mean, this is it. He's on the clock now. And the only reason everyone thinks he took a pay cut, but the only reason why he got this contract is because he missed 65 games. And I'm sad for the brother. All right. For real. I know when he looked around, they looked at his time out, it cost him. Okay. So,
Good point.
I'm rooting for my brother. I hope he gets it done. I hope he really blasts off this year and makes everybody pay. Now I want to ask this one guy who triggered me earlier today that I heard him, and the brother was so right. We keep talking about the center position, about what we want for the center position. But what does Mike Brown want for the center position?
Oh, yeah, that was a great point.
Okay, great point. Probably the point of the day. And I just want to add on to that. You once said to me, Diawara was a good defender. Okay?
Okay, yep.
Do you still stand on that, though? Do you still feel that way?
Yeah, I think he could play defense.
Okay, I do too.
That's not enough, though.
No, it isn't. It isn't enough.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I'm just talking what Mike wants, man. I'm not talking what we want.
Right.
What if Diawara ends up developing as your emergency 3 center? Okay.
Yeah, we spoke about that. That's
right.
possible.
Now I'm just going to look at the defensive side of it. The guys we're chasing, Cece, Eve Messi, Diabate. My question is, could Diawara guard them?
Yeah, I mean, those guys don't really do much anyway on offense,
but can they guard him?
Nah, not on perimeter. Not if he's in his Diawara bag, they can't.
No, and can they guard him in transition when we start running the break?
Nah, he out. He's gone.
Right. So what I'm really saying is Mike Brown, not us. Mike Brown would love for Diawara to be at the top of the key, hitting people off while Cat is on the bench and running the break. All right. Now that might be 2-3 years from now, but that's really what Mike Brown likes. Okay. All right. I'm out.
That's a good point.
I know it's too.
Hey,
I know the
thank
bell
you
went
for that,
off.
Dave.
All right, brothers. Later.
Salute to Dave, man. Dave knows how to stay within the clock. I think that Diawara also could be, like he's saying, the guy who he could be the guy who honestly is the insurance policy at the 5. Now that might sound crazy because, we know he's a slim guy, but we went small ball with OG Anunoby, which, by the way, wasn't a good plus minus on that. Definitely was a minus. We were giving up a lot of points. Maybe Diawara plays in that no center lineup, even though he has the height of a center. He's put on a little bit of weight. He's not a big guy. He's still a slim guy, though. But he's definitely filled out a little bit. And maybe there could be a potential there for him to, showcase this element that we're talking about. I don't know. We'll see. But I like the point though that Dave was saying, and whoever said that point earlier, I can't remember who it was. You know, they're looking for a Mike Brown caliber guys. These guys were Tibbs guys, right? So yeah, I think Mo Diawara could defend on the NBA level for sure. My only problem with Mo though is the offensive side. He's not consistent, and you know, do you trust him in the finals? Because that's where my mind is. Like when I'm thinking about signing players right now, my first question is, you know, are they going to help make us better? And then secondly, it's like, you know, will they be able to play in the finals? Because that's where we are. But definitely smash that like button. All right. We have to continue to get the likes up. All right. Yes, indeed. Smash that like button so we can let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Very important. Many of you guys who watch are not subscribed. Help us close the gap. We're here twice a day, every day. 646-995-8389. By the way, to anybody who wants to call back, or if you're feeling like someone should call back, you could always donate for your favorite caller to get on the line. You can send in a Cashapp, the $, the objective fan, and say, yo, this is for this person, that person, whoever they may be. My man Dave was cooking. Give my man Dave more time, for example, right? Whoever it is, for yourself, right? You could also request for yourself. But man, we having a good conversation tonight. Like I said, I'm going off the deep end, man. Dolan is the best. I don't care what none of y'all say. He's the best owner in basketball. We could just go down the list of the teams. You can start with the top teams. It's comedy. Comedy Central. What's going on in LA is Comedy Central. Like I said, half of these guys mad at their promotion teams. We got the San Antonio Spurs can't even afford their new building. Portland Trailblazers can't even afford to fly two-way players on a playoff run. You know, just go down the list of teams. You know, what have you done for me lately? We the champions, man. We don't have those issues. Kev, I see you. He said Mo got to work on them handles. I think that, you know, sometimes Mo Diawara does a lot, you know, and he's a young player. So I don't know if it's him trying to compensate or prove that he belongs. But it's very difficult for I was about to say McCullough, for Diawara at times to just, you know, go with the flow of the game, so to speak. And I think that puts him in a very compromising position. But maybe, you know, going into the second year with the contract, right? Because see, a lot of that is a lot that goes into the game of basketball. Like, you're trying to come out there and show out because you're a free agent next year. If you don't perform, you don't get a deal next year. That's a real life scenario. So a lot of times players will find themselves in position trying to prove themselves as worthy to be on the NBA level, especially if you're on a good team. So I think he just needs to settle in to his role and also try to do multiple things, as much different things as possible, so that way you can always be useful. Like, if what Dave is saying is true and Mo D's like, well, I could play the 5, that's another opportunity that can open up for you if you can really hold it down. I think he has the height for sure. He has the height and the aggressiveness on defense to do it. But the question remains, though, will he get that opportunity? Right? We're also talking about Dolan. We're talking about, well, I also have another question that we actually didn't talk about with the Patrick Ewing. Is he the Knick that had the most pressure ever to win I stole that question from the Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. They were talking about Ewing, and I got a video I did like maybe 2 years ago. It was a panel discussion, and we were talking about Patrick Ewing, and was it the reason why he couldn't win? Was it misfortune or was it mismanagement? And at first, going into it, I was like, nah, it's misfortune. We had that ball-headed guy. But then coming out of it, I was like, well, it was mismanagement. Because think about it, man. Brunson. Ewing had Mark Jackson. And Mark Jackson was instrumental in one of his best years ever, if you ask me. Patrick, it was that 89, 90. I feel like that might have been Ewing's best year of his career. But he had a real point guard with him. After that, no offense to the other point guards. Salute to all the legends, man. You just never know. You may see some of your favorite Knicks back of the day interviewed on The Objective Knicks Fan. But that's a whole nother topic. But he didn't have the caliber of point guard that I felt that could help him, get his game right and take it to a whole nother level. And it's a shame that he couldn't get it done. But the pressure that he had coming in at 85, Bernard King dealing with ACLs and bad knees, and Ewing having to take this team out of the doldrums, man, to 2 finals, and of course not getting the job done. Did Ewing have the most? Did he put it like this? Did Ewing have more pressure than Jalen Brunson had before the championship? After the sacrifice, but before the championship, you fire your coach. Everyone's looking at you. The Knicks are a lock to make it to the finals, according to Knicks fans. So, yeah, that's another topic that we could tap into if you wanted to. Of course, we laughed at Cade Cunningham. Cade is a Knicks fan. It's confirmed. It is confirmed. By the way, salute to you, Cleo. You say you loved the interview. Definitely going to have more interviews coming, more collaborations. I need to do a war room. I got a war room that I want to do. It's coming. All right now I'm doing is I'm just preparing the schedule. Well, yeah, we got some debates coming. Sure. Salute to my man JJ. Definitely he's not timid, but he could be a little too aggressive at times. Like he'll jack up 5 shots in a row. What was that game where he had like mad shots and they were like, man, this kid just takes all these shots? And I think that was on national TV. Y'all remember that game I'm talking about from last season from Mo Diawara? Pretty crazy. Uh-oh. Got my man Ty in the building.
Yo, what's up, family?
Hey, we representing tonight. We having a great conversation, man. I'm curious to see where you want to go.
Okay, what's up? I know I heard you saying something about Leon, the GM, and Cade being a Knicks fan.
Knicks fan?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Nah, but you know what? Cade is smart. What he's doing is he's basically saying he's giving Detroit 1 more year.
Ooh, okay. I like
that. He giving Detroit 1 more year because in 2 years the Knicks got to figure things out with the starting 5. And somebody we probably like probably going to end up leaving. And the addition to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care for Cade, but I'm not gonna say he's trash. As long as he's on Detroit, trash. As long as Halliburton is on Indiana, I'm gonna say he's trash. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just.
I got you.
That's just the type of fan I am. Like, they trash, man. Even though they good, I hated Mike, but Mike was the best ever. You know what I mean? But I think Cade is looking at the next 2 years, really the next year. I think he's giving Detroit this year right here. And what he's looking at is saying, if Philly just did this and gave LeBron 2 years, I'm in trouble over here in Detroit. See, now he can't even focus on New York because he's looking right across the way, and he's seeing Philly like, okay, then he's looking at Cleveland, so it ain't just New York for him. This year that just passed was his opportunity, and they squandered it, man. So now he's sitting up here looking like, I can't beat him, join him. That's what LeBron tried to do. That's what they all tried to do. And
Right.
the cap like, nah, I don't like your person. I don't like your character. So this is a character build over here in New York, man. But Cade is smart, man. He's really smart. He's looking at the bigger picture. He's dropping a seed already. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
and this is really for Philly for Detroit to understand that they know they don't have Cade for that much longer. I don't care if he re-signed for the max, whatever. He looking at the bigger picture, man.
Right.
And the way the Knicks is looking, man, the Knicks is going to be at this thing until Brunson retires, man. You see how Steph Curry always have Golden State in it, whether they have an opportunity really or not. He's always going to be, after Brunson win his 3 chips in New York, he's still going to be relevant. The Knicks will still be relevant because we have that type of superstar.
I played the wrong one. I want to play that.
Yeah, no, it's okay. And so you look at Brunson, will he be the scorer that he is right now? Probably not. He might. See, when you're a superstar like Brunson and you're not known for passing, but you're known for passing, it comes down to like the Jason Kidd theory. When Jason Kidd was running with the New Jersey Nets and they was doing all of that, but remember, he won a tip with Dallas Mavericks. Why? Because he became a open 3-point shooter and a facilitator, a strong facilitator. So Brunson have levels to go, you know what I'm saying, to continue our championship run. You just got to add the proper pieces around him. And so somebody like Cade coming to the team who can play off the ball with Brunson, and, if Anunoby's not here because of Cade, or if Mikal's not here because of Cade, because at that point, Brunson's not going to feel a certain way if Josh or Mikal is not here with him because they don't won their chips already. So, I wouldn't frown upon him joining the Knicks, man. I think he's putting that seed out there, man. Honestly.
So hold on. Did you say OG Anunoby could be on the move?
But listen, I'm saying that after we win a couple. I'm saying that after our dynasty run. I'm saying in the next 2 years. Because you got to remember, OG's ceiling hasn't been reached yet because he still have a skill set to go to. You know what I'm saying? He still have things to be added to his repertoire. So when you're talking about that means his ceiling has not been reached yet. That's what I'm saying about Jalen Brunson. Like,
the only reason why I'm asking is because the OG, I kind of pissed him off last night. I was coming from.
You came for OG? Oh, see, it wasn't meant for me to be on that show because you know how I feel about OG, man.
It was crazy.
Why you do that? What did you do?
Well, you know what it was, right? Because OG, what I realized about OG fans, they have a tendency of pulling on Towns. They want to pull Towns down. So
yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna pull Towns down for OG.
But they do that.
I don't think you put those two in the same realm of. I think that you got to leave Towns where he's at as the best big man in the National Basketball Association. And I think Anunoby is, to me, I know you said he's not your favorite, two-way guy, but I think he is the best two-way player in the league. I think because his ceiling has not been reached yet. So, and
his offensive game has to be. He needs to get in that mid-range. And get active.
But KP, if you really remember and during the run last year, he had the mid range. He had his step back was crazy. His step back 3-pointer was crazy. And he had the pull up. He had the mid range. He had the 3-pointer. The only thing for me with Anunoby is his little clumsiness going to the hole is unorthodox. It's kind of clumsy.
I'm talking about. If he's because they were saying he's the second option and we could trade Cat and we'd be good with OG. I'm like, no way. Because OG scores on the back of Cat and Brunson.
Yeah, but see, and that's the thing. I think when you're making Cat the hub for everybody listening, it's not that OG's not the second. It's not that OG's not the first option. It's that Cat is the hub. It's almost like it's almost like the triangle. It's position based. So when Cat is the hub, anybody can get it, right? And so even for Brunson, when Cat becomes the hub, Brunson is running off screens. He might not get the first shot. He might not get, but we know to run a play for Brunson. We know to run a play for Cat. But Anunoby, we wasn't running plays for him like that because he was a stretch three. Like he stretched the floor, but Anunoby was he's just talented. He knows his his advantages, basically. He knows his advantages against who he's playing against. So I don't think we can say OG's the second option. I think OG is an option. He's a formidable option. Like, we need OG.
Yeah. No, we need OG. That's facts.
You know what I mean?
But don't try to put down Towns. That's all I'm saying.
You can't do that but here's what's gonna happen though, and this is for all my OG guys like me. OG is gonna have plays ran for him this year. See y'all? See how that happens?
I want to see that.
Yeah, he's gonna have plays for him, ran for him this year. So what everybody is saying in defense for the OGites is that they know this season coming, he's gonna have plays finally ran for him, and we're gonna see his ceiling. And that's when we're gonna be able to really say, okay, OG, these plays were ran from you, because remember, we was getting on Mikal's head because certain plays were ran for Mikal, right? Not that Mikal really never had plays ran for him, but when they did, say for instance, when everybody was not really shooting well, and Mikal, at this point, we had to feature Mikal a couple of times. And there was times when Mikal, and that's why we was getting on his shooting, like, Mikal, nah, you got to shoot. And, he went through his little slump. But in the finals and in the finals and in the playoffs leading up to the finals, the games leading up to that, Mikal had plays ran for him, and he was scorching them other teams, right? And so them teams had to now play Mikal, which opened it back up for Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns and OG. So, salute to Mike Brown, because he's playing chess with them. Who you going to guard?
Max.
You said something too long ago. Right. You was just like, and I had said this before, Philly got three MVPs. They're not going to win, y'all. They're going to have a hard time getting to them playoffs. And I don't say that like they're going to be in a playing team. I mean that it's going to be like a three-way tie for the middle of the pack, and they're going to be a part of that. I truly believe that. Yeah, I truly believe that. One game going to be separating them, Toronto and Cleveland or something, or Indiana. I think the league is going to protect Boston to just keep because the league feels like
they're going to be out of there.
Yeah, I get you, KP, but I think just the league feels like Boston and LA have to be relevant. One of them, or if not both of them, have to be relevant during NBA seasons and playoffs, man, to make the league more enticing. Playoff. The Boston Celtics play the Knicks, or the Boston Celtics play, hearing that name, or the LA Lakers are playing. I just feel like that because.
But Ty, who got more national TV games?
We do.
The Sixers or the Sixers or the Celtics?
Well, I think it's not Boston. It might be Philly, though. You got to give it to Philly.
It is Philly. So what I'm saying, exactly. So if that's the case, I'm gonna push Philly for them to be. I want Philly. I ain't gonna lie, Ty. I want Philly to win 65 games so we could dust them in the playoff. And now they won't say you didn't play nobody.
Yeah, I don't want them to really win 65. I want them to just. I want them to play us. I want them to play us. You know what I'm saying?
No, but Ty, if they win 50 games or 48 games, you know what they're gonna say. Philly wasn't ready.
But KP, they can't say that. You can't say you're not ready with LeBron James on your team. You can't say you're not ready with Embiid, Maxey, and Jalen Brown.
But Ty, you said middle of the pack. Think about what you're saying. If they're middle of the pack, that means they like a 5th seed. We're not gonna get no credit for beating them.
I think we will. You know why? Look what they did to us last year. They made it look like Atlanta was the next coming of the Golden State Warriors, man. Oh, Atlanta's the hottest team in the NBA, and the Knicks got to play them. The Knicks is probably going to lose in 5 and 6. People, and then especially when we lost the first two. So, they're fickle, man. These commentators, the league is fickle when it comes to judging. They still have the Knicks at number 3 or 4 as winning the chip. You know what I'm saying? They have us tied with Philly, winning the chip, and they have the Spurs, OKC, and the Knicks is 3rd with Philly. Yeah. So, come on. They're not going to concede to the Knicks being who they are. We got to win 2. Mike Brown knows he has to win 2 championships, and he has 4 years to do it. 4 years to do it, man. And, I truly believe that you're going to be surprised when certain players from different teams really want to come to the Knicks. Outside of LeBron, we know LeBron wanted to come, but we couldn't let LeBron come. You know, you did the decision to take the decision to Philly. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come to New York with a Yankee hat and do all of that and then go to Miami. Like, that was crazy. We'll never forgive you for that. So kick rocks, dude. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't mind coming to be a role player for the veteran, for the veteran minimum, but because he didn't do that, go over there to Philly, man. Think them guys to trust, man. We know about the Philly singles, man. We know about that, but we New York, y'all stand up. Look what's happening. They don't know how to figure out the New York Knicks. Another coach has left us. That hurt. I forget his name. He left.
Brink.
Yeah. We was talking about that too, but that really hurt. But at the end of the day, they're trying to dismantle us from the inside out. They taking Mitch, and Mitch acting like he was the greatest thing for us. No, Mitch, you was a service player. Thank you for your services. Now go over there to Boston and try to do something with them, because you're not going to do that. Cat been killing you in practice. If he wasn't, then you would have been starting over Cat. So stop it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, yeah, so no, and we made Andre Drummond look bad in the playoffs last year, y'all. Andre Drummond is not bad. It was that he went up against a championship New York Knicks team and we exposed him. But there's no other Karl-Anthony Towns out there in the league. There's no other Jalen Brunson out there in the league. So now he has joined that team. So watch how good Andre Drummond really look. You understand?
Okay.
Like, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. And shout out to Dolan, man. Shout out to him, man. Like I don't hate Dolan, man. I feel like right now he is the best owner because he finally allowed a GM to put their fingerprints all over it. I was watching, y'all, before I go, I was watching Allen Iverson's induction speech, right? And I did not know Leon Rose impacted all of these players' lives. He said if it wasn't for Leon Rose, shout out to Leon Rose, man. Leon Rose had some of the greatest players, man, at his feet. And you know what he did? And this is why, this is the part, man. If Leon Rose did that for Allen Iverson and the LeBron James of the world and all these great players, what in the heck do y'all think he's doing with Jalen Brunson? We gotta sit back and watch what's about to take place. We're panicking. We're antsy. I laughed at you talking about Plumlee. I couldn't even call in on that. I said, I'm not messing with Karan. I'm not wasting my call on Plumlee. But I get what you mean. But I think what the Knicks want to do with that next pick, that next player, is to get somebody formidable. Here's why.
Right.
Because Drummond can get into foul trouble, we do need, I don't know, it don't have to be a center, but it has to be somebody that can play down low and that can stretch. It has to be. It has to be. We need somebody.
I got Blue on a call back. I'm curious to see where this is going. I don't know why he's going. It may not be for you, but I want to see what he got to say.
Okay, listen, Blue, don't play with me tonight, all right? I left you alone,
I don't
Blue.
know if this
Orange with blue skies, Blue. Orange and blue skies.
Big time salute. I just realized that. All right. I just see my man Blue, Salute to my man Blue. Hold on, let me get Blue back on the line. I just peeped that. He's like, yo, man, I want to talk some more. By the way, if you do want to call back, feel free to send in the Cashapp. If you would like to see, if you felt like you had more to say, you could also request a call for someone else. Uh-oh. Was it for Ty?
Nah, I was just listening to him. He's got some good soliloquies, man. It's pretty dope. But, oh, God. I mean, look, man. As far as the Knicks are concerned, are we capable of repeating? 100%. We have to go through this rigmarole this upcoming season. Now, is Landry Shamet a viable six-man? Yo, he has to stay healthy. I believe one of the callers brought that up. He's only played like 65 games over the past, 2 seasons. That's integral for him to, in order, get to that next step to try to be a six-man. Is he going to get more playing time than Deuce if Deuce is still here? These are all questions that need to be answered. You know, whether or not Jordan Clarkson, you know, the perennial, you know, six man, is he still viable at 34 years old? I don't know. Is you know, Jose? I mean, and these is all small guys, you know, and I do believe the reason why they haven't filled. I mean, look, Tyler Nickel, he opted to stay with the team. Is he the 15th or 14th or whatever? You know what I mean? Is he like he? Are they? It doesn't seem as if he's gonna get a two-way deal. It seems like he's vying for that last spot on the team.
Right.
You know, so he's not going back to college. So he's legitimately going for this spot now. You know, is Diawara gonna step up? Is Dadier gonna step up? We don't know. These are legitimate questions that everyone has, whether or not all these guys are gonna step up and fulfill the need that the team needs. We don't know these questions. You know, these are all of these questions, you know, and this bleeds into whether or not James Dolan is the best owner. And this is why I said whether or not he can complete the task on, you know, repeating. And this is a very important part, you know, whether or not he can literally, and Leon Rose can solidify what they've done this year. And, you know, as far as Cade Cunningham, look, I mean, he's a dope player. I like his sneakers. I think Jalen's sneakers, I got a pair of the Kobe 5, you know, Statue of Liberty joints. Those joints is fire. Them joints is going for like $600 on the resale market. I'm thinking about letting them go. Word. Word. I bought them. Yo, joints, I bought them for $190, yo, like in July. So, I mean, look, man. I do think Jalen does have the best kicks on the market, though. Straight up, like those Statue of Liberty joints. Those joints is fire, bro. Like straight cheese. I mean, as far as you know, whether or not these Knicks can, look, Towns. Yo, man, this guy is really starting to bother me, man. I don't know why. Yo, man, everybody's saying this dude is the best thing since sliced bread, man. Time out, man. Like, let's slow down. This guy is yo, everybody's saying this dude's he's the best big man in the league now. I mean, time out, man. Yo, man, how many times is he an all-star? What, 6 times? Yeah, 6-time all-star in what, 11 years? This is gonna be his 11th year.
Yep.
Yeah, right. So is he really as good as we are all saying he is? I don't know, man. I like Towns. Don't get me wrong. I like him, but is he the best? I don't know about all that. Is he the best on this team? Is he the best? He's not the best player on this team. And that's why I said
he's not the best.
And as far as you know, like I said, and I'm saying it again, I'm not an OG guy. I love OG and I love Towns, but like I said, what makes OG so good is that he doesn't require a lot of usage, and he's super effective without the ball, without dominating the ball. This is what makes him so effective. And Towns needs the ball to be effective, and this is why he's like the hub now. You know, so I don't know. You need both of them. That's what I'm saying is you need both of them in order for this team to succeed. But as far as this guy being, you know, best big man maybe in the East Coast, I'm still giving that to Giannis. Giannis is the best big man to me.
Well, center.
I'm just going because they look, man. They doing this whole positionless basketball thing. I'm going just who's the best big dude, and I'm looking at that dude over there now. And it's Giannis, man. You know what I mean? It's not Towns, and you know you could go Jokic, and I mean there ain't too many big dudes in the NBA anymore. The NBA has gone the way of and one.
And it's all of these 6'8" dudes, 6'9" dudes, 6'7"
Yep.
dudes, where
Yep.
this is where they've come up with this term, positionless basketball. We seen that in and one.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's the league, because the league is so much more talented than what we seen in N1. This is what makes the product so good. So now when we seeing like the up and down basketball pause, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's effective. It's effective because you seeing massive amounts of points scored, and you getting subpar defense. You're not getting the defensive player of the years like when we seen in Oakley and all of these, Xavier McDaniels and Anthony Masons of the world. You're not seeing those guys come to the league and flourish and put their stamp on the league, because that's not what the league is requiring for people to watch these games. Everybody wants to see, highlight reels and, short attention span games. Nobody wants to see the 80-point, 90-point drag out games. Nobody wants to really. I do, but a lot of people don't. I'm from the 90s and 80s where I've seen all of that, and to me, I thought that was more exciting in my perspective. But we also had MJ playing against the Knicks, and all of these other guys, Kai Drexler, and Spud Webb, and all these guys, and Dominique. So, it's a lot different. It's a lot different, but I think the league now, is it in a good place when you have all of these owners in such a tumultuous, state where it's just so many things happening? I mean, you look at the TV deals and you say, oh yeah, the NBA is in a good state because they've upped the ante on how much the league minimum, in terms, not the league but the team minimums are, and all of that.
Yep.
So how effective is this league going? I mean, like, the TV money is great, but you see all of this other stuff with all of these owners, and yeah, the Knicks don't have that problem right now because because they have a good GM, and yes, James Dolan did do a good job by hiring. That was probably his best move in the past 10 years. Is putting that dude in charge of basketball operations. This is why I said, when you asked the question earlier, is he the best owner? And I was like, well, are we just counting, what we see currently, or are we gonna go back and have revisionist history? Because this dude is he's been very maligned over these few decades, man, and that we should not, like, just put the cart before the horse and say, oh, just because he won, he got the championship this year, it doesn't, forgive what we've seen, with the Isaiah Thomases and, just the meddling, disclaimer, but still, like, I like what he's done. I like where the Knicks are, and I don't know, Ty, if you want the smoke,
He's calling
bro.
back. Yeah, he's calling.
See, I knew it, yo. I knew it, man. Yo, where are we going with this, G? Yo, man.
I'm gonna see where he's going.
Yo, man, like, don't make me do it. I'm like literally chilling right now, and he gonna make me call back. But it's all good, man. Yo.
Let's see where he goes. Let's see where he goes. I appreciate you, Blue.
All right, man. Peace.
Right? Peace. By the way, just because I let the brother talk, it doesn't mean I agree with anything he said. I'm not saying Blue was completely wrong, but I'm just saying people think sometimes when people talk, just because I don't say nothing, I agree. Let me get my man Ty back in the building. Let's see how this goes, y'all. Good conversation, though. Good conversation. What's good, Ty?
Yo, what's up, man?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, blue. You know what's so crazy? How we can sit here and find every reason why our players aren't who they proved and showed who they were. It's like you want to say Giannis? You want to say Giannis is the best big man? Well, before, yes, Giannis was not even the best big man. See, this is where you messed up. This is where I got you. Giannis was the best player in the league. See the difference? He was the best player in the league. He's not that no more. You're telling me Giannis is more polished than Karl-Anthony Towns? He might have played more dominant than Karl-Anthony Towns, more aggressive, dunked the ball better. But you're going to tell me Giannis can shoot better than Karl-Anthony Towns? Yes, he got better defense. But here's the thing. The best ability is availability. And Giannis have not been available. So when we're talking about right now, players in their prime, Karl-Anthony Towns is in his prime. I don't think Giannis is in his prime any longer. So I'm gonna give it to Karl-Anthony Towns. We got to stop this, man. It's like y'all looking for reasons to demote this. You supposed to be a Knicks fan, and you're talking. I don't need you to be, psychologically delusional. I'm just asking you to put the facts up. What did Karl-Anthony Towns prove to you? Talking about he doesn't, he wasn't good till he became the hub. Everybody needs the ball. Everybody needs the ball. OG need the ball. Brunson need the ball. Cat need the ball. You need the ball. So when you're talking about Karl-Anthony Towns wasn't good until he became the hub, okay, that means we utilized his assets, his skill set. We utilized that. What is the problem? Like you sitting here complaining about, oh, Karl-Anthony Towns is this. I'm giving it to Giannis. Blue, you've been spooky in the woods. I'm not coming to get you out the woods this time. You're about to lose. Listen, man, you sit here, you call up talking about a soliloquy. You just gave a whole soliloquy of what you felt. You didn't give facts. The facts are Karl-Anthony Towns has won a championship. The Karl-Anthony Towns was the hub. Karl-Anthony Towns played quality basketball. Karl-Anthony Towns is available. Karl-Anthony Towns is elevating his game. Karl-Anthony Towns is a champion. What are we talking about? You talking about Giannis, who just had to leave Milwaukee to go to Miami to join up with Bam Adebayo? Who did Karl-Anthony Towns join up with? Who did he join up with? You gonna tell me that you thought Brunson was gonna be like this? No, you didn't, Blue. But Karl-Anthony Towns still came, and he still showed up. And he's been a perennial all-star. How you gonna take that from him? He played with Ant-Man, and he was an all-star with Ant-Man. So now, what are we saying? How do you sit here and say that Karl-Anthony Towns is not? Who's better than him, Joker? Who's better than him in the league? I know a lot of y'all think. Tell me a center who was better than Karl-Anthony Towns in the league. Who, Wemby? What did he do to win? He embarrassed Wemby. So what are we talking about? What are we really talking? Who is a better center than Karl-Anthony Towns right now, man? You talking about Giannis? You going over to Miami Heat? You going over to Miami? Giannis better hope he stay on the floor for the first 40 games over there in Miami. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all sitting here acting like Karl-Anthony Towns is top liver. You forget what he played for. You forget he played for John Calipari. You forget that he came out a lottery pick and held up to his lottery. What are we talking about? He's been a beast. He's just unleashed now in New York, and you still can't believe it's really him. You waiting for him to fall. You waiting, this is an anomaly. This ain't really real. This is what you doing. You don't want to have a diatribe of nothing, a soliloquy of nothing. That's you, Blue. You've been scared about everything. You talking about Anunoby. Listen, man, when you talking about the Knicks, Blue, your team, you should be saying, you know what? This is the best team in the NBA right now. You cannot sit here and talk about and downplay Karl-Anthony Towns. We would not have won a chip, Blue, without Karl-Anthony Towns. You can't say that. What are you speaking? What are you thinking, Blue? Like, are you just doing this for, shits and giggles? Or are you just doing this for us to get a merge call? I don't need a merge call with somebody who's delusional, Blue. You got to come at me with facts. And the facts is Karl-Anthony Towns went nuclear on the NBA. And it started in the Atlanta series. By him coming to hub, he made the best come out of Brunson. He gave Brunson a breather. He made the best come out of Anunoby. I'm not saying Karl-Anthony Towns the best big man ever, but who you going to compare Karl-Anthony Towns to? I hope Cade is listening. Because
But
Cat
hold
know
on.
what he's doing to the league.
But Ty, really quickly, this is what happened the other night. The OGites, they was coming talking, and then the same way you going in, that's how I was going in. The same exact way.
You see, but
By the
KP,
way,
because
hold on.
KP, we forget,
Okay.
like, in order for you to put up a building that's going to stand for a long time, what do you need? You need a pillar. You need pillars. You going to tell me Cat is not a pillar of the New York Knicks dynasty run? We on a dynasty run, Blue. You up here trying to pull out bolts and screws out of our machine here. Karl Anthony Towns isn't the best big man. I'm giving it to Giannis. Why are you giving it to Giannis? Because even when Giannis was healthy in Milwaukee, we still beat them when Brunson came over here with Karl Anthony Towns. And they had Middleton and Bobby Portis. And what are we talking about? Karl Anthony Towns, he eats up every play. That's why he coined the phrase, I'm the best shooting big man ever. He coins that because you know why? What other 7'1" player you've seen go on a tear? Like, we can give the skills. We can say, oh, you know what? Wemby's good. He's athletic. Wemby's unorthodox. He's decent. He got to get stronger. But Cat is strong. He's agile. He can take you from the top of the key, hit you down in the post. What are we talking about, KP?
So Ty, really quickly, you don't have to do nothing. Blue, he sent me some money. He wants to join the call. Do you want to talk?
Bring him in.
All right, I got you. Hold on. We about to do a merge call. You get my man Blue on the line. Hold on. What's good, Blue? Oh, it's still ringing. What's good, Blue?
Yo.
Sit right there. All right, we're going to do one at a time.
I know what's going to happen, man. All right.
All right, hold on.
I'm taking the gloves off one side, man.
We got Blue.
Yo, this is ridiculous, man. This is crazy.
Take the gloves off, Blue.
Yo.
Blue.
All right, let's go. No, we going for it. We going for it.
All right, so explain to me right now in front of all the OKF Nation how Giannis is better than Karl Anthony Towns.
He's a two-time MVP. He's a Finals MVP.
Now pause that. We're gonna go back and forth.
He's a defensive player. He's a defensive player of the year. Well, what else do I have to say that doesn't make him better?
I'm about to help you out. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Man.
Unfortunately for Giannis, unfortunately for Karl Anthony Towns, he has a guy like Jalen Brunson. Big body, burning Brunson is on his team. So you know what? He's not going to win the league's MVP. He's not going to be a two-time defensive player of the year. You know why? Because the Knicks are built differently. Karl Anthony Towns is the best for us to fit the narrative for us to win our championships. I asked you, why was Giannis? Well, how many chips did Giannis win? Here's where I got you at, Blue. You set yourself up. How many, Blue? Say it again.
Just one.
How many did Karl Anthony Towns win, Blue?
He's just one.
Checkmate, Blue. Checkmate, Blue. You gonna come up here and battle me, Blue? You can't battle me, Blue. You just said it yourself.
First of all, hold on. Time out, Ty. Hold on 1 second. First of all, who gives themselves their own nickname or proclaims themselves their own nickname, best big man? Yo, hold up, time out. Hold on, time out, man. Yo, look, man. Let's just go to the stats first, right? Towns can't be the best big man in the league at this point. He's not. He's just not. Yo, would you have traded Giannis for Towns? I'm just answer yes or no. Would you have traded Giannis? No. You're lying. You're lying to me. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to the audience. Don't lie, man. Yo, you're under oath now, man. You're gonna commit perjury, bro.
You're not letting me speak.
First, man, like, yo, I object, man.
One at a time.
KD, your honor, sustain this guy, man. Please, man.
Now you're talking about stats, Blue. You're talking about stats. You're talking about stats. I thought we were talking about championships. You're talking about stats.
Yo, whatever you want to go for, man. Yo, look, it's not just about that, man.
You know why you're not letting me speak? You know why you're not letting me speak? Because you don't want to be corrected again, Blue. Here's the thing. When I wanted Giannis on the team,
Oh, you just said you didn't want him. Oh, see, what do you mean? You just said you didn't want him.
Let
He's
him
not
get it out. Let
listening.
him get
He's
it
not
out.
listening. He's not
Let him get it
listening,
out. Let him get it out. Go ahead.
KP did a poll and asked everybody months ago, would we trade Cat for Giannis? And I said, only way I'm trading Cat for Giannis is if we don't win a championship. Go back and check the tape. Go back and check the tape.
Now, you did say that. You did say
Go
that.
back and Blue, don't play with me, Blue. Don't play. I'm a man of integrity. Don't play with me. Secondly, you're talking about stats now. I'm talking about championships. You want to talk about stats? Cat never had his own team, so Cat can't get those stats. He had Ant-Man. You gonna say he has all?
Before Ant-Man even came into the NBA, he had his own team. What are you talking about?
With him? He was over there by himself.
What are you talking about? He was under KG's wing, and KG handed him the keys to the team. What are you talking about?
He just said he was under Kevin Garnett's wing.
KG was washed up. KG came back to the. Hold on. He came back from the Celtics to the Timberwolves. What are you talking about? And he put him under his wing so he could tutelage him, and he could.
I'm gonna let y'all.
Now he could tutelage him. Yo, Blue. Here's the thing. I got you, Blue. I got you. I'm gonna help you out right now. When we're talking about a young Karl Anthony Towns coming into the league, and he was up under the KG, the truth, right? He was KG, the big ticket, right? Okay, he was under his tutelage like
talking about a dude who went. Hold on, we talking. All right, bro. Because this dude, he went undefeated in college and then lost the biggest game. Like, yo, man, this dude is not that nice, bro. He's nice. Come on, man, chill.
He brought up college and talked about Karl Anthony Towns failing, but Brunson won in college 2 chips and got national player of the year and still got drafted 39th. So does it matter in college, Blue? You play with it.
It does matter.
So why did you bring up Karl Anthony Towns and his shortcomings at Kentucky? I'm putting it all together, man. Yo, dude. In college he fell short, and dude, up until he teamed up with Jalen Brunson, this dude wasn't. He was. Yo, look, hold on, man. Hold on. Let me talk, bro. I'll let you talk, right? Go ahead.
So, look, man. Look. I'm not saying that Towns is not a good player, right? However, the fact that everybody is putting him on this pedestal now that we've got a championship, is ridiculous, B.
Blue, you sound like the ops, Blue.
How you figure that? What do you mean, yo? Bro.
Now you sound like how Cade should have sound. Now everybody want to talk about Cat because he finally won more. That's how you sound right now, man. You don't even sound like.
Is that not the truth, yo? What do you mean? What do you mean, yo? Dude. So, you just said if we didn't win, you would want him to be gone. What are you talking about?
And guess what? Listen, logical Knicks fans, we all said the same thing. We all was thinking that. You know why? Because it's about championships for us. And when Karl Anthony Towns stepped up his game and reached new heights and showed the league and put him on notice,
scored 2 points in Game 5. Yeah,
he can do all things. You see, that's what I'm talking. You're looking for reasons.
No, I'm not. I'm just pointing out the facts, bruh.
The facts is
nothing but the facts, man.
I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna say my piece and I'm done. Look, when you're talking about Karl Anthony Towns, you brought up Giannis. They both won a championship. Karl Anthony Towns was very instrumental in us winning a championship. We would not have won one without him.
Agreed.
When you're talking about Giannis was the best player over there by himself, so he was able to put up all the stats. But over here, we have a complete team that Leon Rose have constructed and put together. So when you're talking about him not having that many scoring points, this is why the league is the league, and we are fans. Because the league still voted Karl Anthony Towns as an all-star. They did it in Minnesota, and they did it over here in New York. And what did he do? He doubled down on it and won him a championship. So now Karl Anthony Towns, what you done for me lately? I won a championship for you lately. Okay, so guess what? Right now, currently constructed because the last time I checked, Willie was the face of the league, and Karl Anthony Towns made him look like chopped cheese. So when you're talking about Karl Anthony Towns, put some respect on his name. Put some respect on his game. You're going to sit here and try to find reasons why to not give him the nod of being the best big man in the league?
No, I'm not giving him the 35%, and I'm not putting him as the #1 big man in the league. Negative, G. There's no way he is the best big man in the league. There's no way. Yo, is he better than Jokic? Is he better than Jokic?
Yes.
Yo, come on, man. What are you smoking over there, G? What they got that perp over there in Cali, G? Come on, man. What are you talking about?
Let me respond to that. When Joker was in Denver and he won the couple MVPs and he won his champion, how many championships do Joker got?
Yo, why are you? Yo, dude, what this guy? Yo, dude, we all know the answer to that.
No, we want to hear it, Blue. We want to hear you say it, Blue. I'm asking you a question.
So, he has one, G.
All right, so he won one. So my point to you is this. When you're talking about who's better than Karl Anthony Towns, I don't know a big man in the league right now that got more championships than him. Drop Mike. Drop the mic.
It's not just, yo, if you just going to talk, yo, we just have recency bias here, B.
Okay.
Hold on. We have recency bias, man. Because, like, yo, if you're not going to, hold on. If you're not going to put on all of the other accolades that come along with those championships, you just, all right, he's got a chip. All of these other guys we named have a chip too.
Now he's just got a chip, right? But let me ask you this question, Blue. Let me ask you this question. You take Karl Anthony Towns off the Knicks. Do we win a championship, Blue?
Who are you replacing him with is the question.
No, Blue, Blue.
Yo, you can't, it's an open-ended question, G.
No, I'm asking you, it don't matter who replaces him. I'm talking about him being removed or him being there. Do we win
if we have Giannis, if we have Jokic, 100%. 100%.
Listen, can y'all hear? You see, he's not answering the question.
I got an even better question for you.
Oh, but
I'm gonna answer your question. So, yo, all right, yo, hold on. Look, this is to answer your question. If we had Giannis on this team, is there without a doubt we repeat? Or hold on. Or if we have Jokic on this team, is there without a doubt that we repeat? Or if we have Karl Anthony Towns, hold on. Let me finish. Or do we have Karl Anthony Towns? Is there a reasonable doubt there? That's the question. Is there a reasonable doubt?
Listen, now you keep repeating this. So let me say this. And to super producer Maxine, I'm about to get off. I see her eyes. Hold on. I'm gonna make this point right now. I'm gonna make it very clear for Blue. One, when you bring up Giannis, the reason why I'm going to say no, it's not 100% we win one, because Giannis doesn't. Listen, come on. See, this is what I'm talking. You know what? Because Giannis is not going to be available. We know that. When you're talking about Joker, I don't know if Joker's going to outplay Wemby. See what you're talking about? But when I asked you one specific question, if we remove Cat, I didn't ask to replace him. If we remove him, do we win a chip? See?
No.
But see, that's the question. So that's my point to you, Blue. There's asterisks going along with when you're talking about Giannis. Giannis haven't been healthy. You know, he like me and KP was talking about, like, you know, he's healthy.
That's baloney, G.
See, but you know why you're saying that? Because it's facts and it makes sense. Giannis have not been that available for the Milwaukee Bucks. So they bet on getting somebody for him and getting him out of there and getting what they can for him, because you know why? He has flat tires now. His tread on his tires are dwindling. Then you're talking about Joker. Well, Joker looked like he's out of his prime. So no, I don't think if you put Joker on our team that we win against Wemby, because Joker don't play defense like Cat or Giannis. But when you're talking about Karl Anthony Towns, he was playing at the top of the key. He was playing the hub. He started blocking shots. He became Magic Johnson. He was sitting out there being dominant. And you're taking all that from him.
Yo, man, you giving this dude way too much props, man.
I love him.
Yo, man, you giving him way too much props, G.
We good, because you know I love you, Blue. But I'm gonna say this to you. I'm giving the props to Leon Rose because he put the perfect nucleus team together.
Agreed.
Go ahead and build.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Yo, how you mean? Yo, dude, because we just won the chip. What are you talking about? We obviously just won the chip, yo.
So when we talk about, I mean,
I'm telling you, because you putting this dude on this pedestal, and I'm telling you, this dude doesn't deserve. Doesn't. He doesn't deserve the 35% of the cap.
Wait, what?
I know, KP disagrees with that too.
Man.
But yo, G, I know, no. N-O, hell to the no, H-E double hockey sticks,
He
G.
bugging. He
No, he doesn't, man.
You bugging, Blue.
Yo, man, I
Bugging.
know it's blasphemous to be saying this over the line to all the Knicks fans out there, but yo, for everybody to be saying that this dude deserves 35% of the cap is erroneous, man.
You know what? It's not that we all saying that. It's what the league is saying. It's what his value is. You're missing it, bro.
His contract is saying that he deserves it. I get it, yo.
But so the only way the contract can state that is if you're that valuable, Blue.
No, it's because he's put in the time. He's put in the time. So that the fact that he's put in that amount of time into the league and his contract is saying that, that's why y'all are saying this.
No, Blue. Me and you probably around the same age. I'm gonna say this to you, Blue. I'm gonna say this to you, family. That I understand. It's called trauma bonding, right? It's
trauma bonding.
Hold on, family. Hold on, because I gotta go there because it's like we don't really know sometimes when we're traumatized. Sometimes we think like, okay, I'm feeling good today. That don't mean trauma's not there. That don't mean triggers are not there. For you to sit here and try to find every reason to demote Cat after he proved to you. So that you might as well go to Brunson next and say Brunson is not who we think he is. Because the league don't think he's the best player. Yeah, but that's what you're saying. He's 6'2", right? He's small. He wasn't an all-first team, all player, right? So if you're talking about stats and all that, we might as well go ahead and get ready.
He's a proven winner. What do you mean?
God damn it.
He's a proven winner. No, yo, dude.
Do y'all want to do y'all final words, man?
Yeah, man, please, yo. Go ahead, yo, you go first, G.
He said you go.
I'll let you go. I went first.
No, yo, please, yo.
I'm gonna cut you, bro. I want you to get off this phone.
Yo, man. Nah. You gotta go first. Yo, man.
I went last time. Remember? I went last time, and I have to call back for you. So go ahead.
All right. So, look, man. I'll go, man.
I love you, bro. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead, man.
Same, my G. Look, man, to all Knicks fans who are watching, look, man. My point in saying why Cat is, just so maligned over his career is because of what we've seen. He is now considered a winner because he's won the chip this year. That's the only reason why he's considered a winner. Look, man, I'm just keeping it a buck, man. If he had not won the chip this year with this team, he would have been on the first thing smoking, and everybody agrees with that. Now, the fact that they've won gives him an out. It gives him a reason to stake the claim for the 35%. That's why we're saying what we're saying. Now, I'm saying, peel back the layers, and I'm saying, look, he needs to fall in line with the captain. Ain't no one man above the crew. I said that before. Ain't no one man above the crew. That's why he does not deserve the 35%. And I'm going to end there.
Respect.
Completely disagree, but go ahead, Ty.
Yeah. I respect to your whole, last statement, man. But it was definitely trash because what you feel. No, listen, family, because what you fail to realize is you said he wasn't a winner till he won the chip with the New York Knicks. If anybody in this chat can go and look up Karl-Anthony Towns' winning percentage over there in Minnesota. Minnesota was making the playoffs. That's one.
Not really.
No, okay, not really. See what I'm talking about, y'all?
Not really.
I'll let
it out, though.
I'll let you speak. So when we're talking about Karl-Anthony Towns not being, basically following underline with the captain. You know what the captain did? You know why Jalen Brunson took?
We talking about Cat, man? Stop bringing up Jalen.
Didn't he bring up Jalen? Didn't he bring up Jalen?
did.
Yeah, I said no one man is above the crew.
Hey,
So why you not letting
listen,
me
let him
speak,
get through.
bro?
Let him get it out. You gotta let him get it out, Blue.
You see?
Come on.
Listen, the reason why you're
Go ahead.
nervous is because the reason why you're saying this is because Brunson didn't do this for everybody to take a pay cut. Brunson took that one to remove all egos out of the building on the Knicks team. Because if he's the leader, he set the precedence for the whole club. Now, this is why everybody knows that Cat is going to make a sound decision to stay with the New York Knicks. One, him and his wife, they love it here in New York. He's from Jersey. He's a New York kid. He's going to make the right decision. Not because, he doesn't deserve 35. No, because he knows that he made a lot of money and he wants his name to be in them rafters at this all over. And see, you're missing the whole point.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree. I've said that. I've said that previously.
You only agree with the truth, Blue.
I've said that previously.
You won't even let me finish. You know why you won't
let him get it out.
Because you sat here, you tried to demote Cat, and you have no leg to stand on. When you're talking about Karl Anthony Towns, he's been a winner his whole career, from high school to college to the pros. He's been a winner. Now, you know, it's funny how even Brunson was a winner his whole career, but they still labeled him as basically what? A shortcoming.
A winner.
Not gonna reach his potential. So why the two things can be right at the same time? But you're talking about he's only a winner since he came to the Knicks. No, he's only a champion since he came to the Knicks. See that? He was winning in Minnesota, young guy. He was winning.
KP, what's his winning percentage? What's his winning? KP, real quick. What's his winning percentage when he was in Minnesota, real quick?
I don't know.
Can you look that up?
I don't want to, man.
I'm done. KP, I'm done. I'm done with it. KP, I'm done. And you go ahead and look it up, and you get the final say, K, because this is your show. But Blue, nice sparring with you, but it's another KO for me with you.
Negative.
You know what
Negative,
I mean?
G.
You
Negative.
know what it is, Blue. You know?
Negative.
Hey, Blue,
Yeah.
orange and blue. Orange and blue.
Basically, facts. Yo, you already know. It's opposites attract, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, but why you the opposite though? You just said it, Blue.
No, orange and blue. It's opposites. It's opposites. Orange and blue are opposites, and that's why they attract. G.
No, when you look up in the sky, the sun and the sky go together. It makes orange, Blue. Come on.
Yo,
come on,
all right, man.
Blue.
Yo, listen, great merge
man.
call.
All right,
we
Blue.
disagree to disagree. Big time salute.
Yo, you already know one, man.
No doubt. By the way, y'all, that's how a merge call goes, right? So for the record, those two brothers took care of it. But if to you guys in the chat, you guys could also contribute to a merge call. You guys could also contribute to a hang up, right? Like if we get somebody from the opposing team who we don't like, that's up to you guys. I'm trying to make it fun and make it more eventful, but you guys can participate, You just say, hey, this is for the merge call. Like, believe it or not, Brownsville Spurs fan also, he also sent us some money because he wanted to hear the merge call. Say what you want about Brownsville, but he supports, man. So, salute the Brownsville Spurs fan. But continue smashing that like button. If you enjoyed that, it was hilarious, man. All right. Let's see where we are on our like counts. We had a goal of 200 likes. How close are we? Oh, okay. All right. We above 100. We still got a ways to go. If you didn't smash the like button, smash the like button. All right. Got a couple of more people who was trying to get up in here. Let me see. All right. Get my man Force on the line. We'll do tight clock for these calls. 6-4. Well, I shouldn't even say that. Continue smashing the like button. What's good for us?
Hey, what's good? Okay, for number one, Cat is like the fifth center in the league, my bro. Now, we talk about Jalen Brunson as a winner. He didn't win shit without Cat either. That's number two. And number three, we wouldn't have won with Giannis or Jokic because if we look at game 4, that was a horrible shot by the captain. You think Giannis ain't going to get the ball? Karl Anthony Towns falls back so Brunson don't have to do all that. You talking about attitudes and teamwork. Can you see Giannis? Giannis don't win off on his team, and Jokic don't win off on his guard. You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, he does deserve his money, you know, and it fits together. But I think, you know, because he is the captain, feel me? Like, he's a captain. And you need, look at Ant-Man. Towns was the perfect start for him. Just fall back. Just fall back. You know what I mean? Like, you can't imagine if we had Giannis, man, like that would be something like, you know, and I like Giannis, but Giannis ain't gonna take, like, let's see what Giannis do with Bam Adebayo. He gonna give him some strays too. Like, come on, man. Because they both alphas, you feel me? Like, they both alphas, you know? So, like I said, man, I love the thing. I'm going to figure out how to join this thing. I love the back and forth, but neither one won without neither one won without each other, you feel me? Like, and that was the deal. And we all got a homeboy that can play, but he don't got our aggressors like me and you. You feel me? We all go to towns and say, give me the ball, do this. But he's not going to ever do that. But Giannis going to scream at the captain. I'm going to tell you that right now. And Jokic, he done cussed Murray out 5 times on TV. Okay? Like, he done cussed his guard out and his team because they alphas too. You feel me? So the best co-star for them is this. And as far as our next big man go, we all gonna have to do some changing. Mike Brown gonna have to put his coaching hat on. Things gotta be different because all teams is making these moves to get the Knicks. You feel me? And we can come back. Those are facts. They making all these trades to stop the Knicks. Brian took his old ass to Philly to try to stop the Knicks because we beat the brakes off Philly. Okay? We beat the brakes off them every time. Josh Hart, man, don't shoot no threes, but when he get to Philly, him and McHale don't miss. Okay, they don't miss in Philly because they love it. You feel me? So everybody's trying to stop us right now, and we gotta figure it out. But Cat needs his money, but we can't overpay because of this stupid second apron. That's just what the deal is. He deserves his money, and it's like that. I think we can't repeat. I want us to do some small ball with Diarra. If we don't get no third center, he like 6'10". Okay, I want him to play the Draymond Green role on the third center. You feel me? Push the ball, but he's a better 3-point shooter. Push the ball, pass, or whatever. But we got to stick it together. And I know it's been 53 years, so we all feeling some type of big. But we're here now, baby. We're here now, baby. And everybody doing that to stop us, son. You feel me?
Hey,
much love, man. I got you, fam. All right, look.
Thank you, family. Big time. Hey, that was a really good call. By the way, the Bronzeville Spurs fan, he sent in another Cash App. He said, that's 20 for this guy is bugging too. Hey, yo, Bron, man, first off, Brownsville Spurs fan, do you understand, though, that we're not even going to see y'all this year? Like, that's the sad part about Brownsville Spurs fan and his Spurs. Like, it's bad enough I got to go to Brownsville with the jersey, but then another problem is that y'all not even going to make it to the finals, bro. And you got pending controversy going on in San Antonio with Dylan Harper. I got my eyes on y'all. Are you going to start the young fella? Because he about to kick up some dust. Because, yo, Harper feeling like I'm the best one on the team, dog. They didn't have a prayer's chance in hell without me in the finals. I had to go up there, drop 20 in multiple games. Give me the other starter that did that besides Wemby. Give me the other starter that dropped 20 in multiple games. So they're going to have an issue in San Antonio, Brownsville. You need to worry about your own goddamn team. Salute to Cleo. She said, wow, my son and I will just call tomorrow night. Hey, Cleo, it don't got to be that way. But I ain't going to lie. Those brothers, you know, it was a heavyweight fight. Honestly, you know, both of them had good points. You know, Towns is not the best big man in the league. I wouldn't say that. I would say he's the best center in the East. That's what I'm on the record with saying that. I don't think you could put another center in the East above him. But you know, top 5 big man in the league, I'll take that. You know, if Towns is a top 5 big man, that's a hell of a feat because there's some big men in the league, right? If you open it up to 4s. But yeah, the conversation was a good conversation, man. Do appreciate you guys on the support. Let me see my man Wilton.
What's going on, fam?
Wilton?
Hello?
Man, yeah, how's it going, family?
Yeah, I'm fooling, man. I'm out working there on the clock, getting this money, you know what I'm saying?
I'll let you get to it then, man. Crazy night, man. Where you want to go?
Yeah, man. Look, I think you know what I'm saying. Just worry about you know what I'm saying. What we gonna have for our new for a new center.
Hmm. Okay.
That's what I'm worried about. You know what I mean. But Cat do deserve our money. That dude won us a championship, whatever. He deserved to get paid. You know, we
That's a
have a
fact.
lot of money in New York. Why we, you know what I'm saying? Why we can't play our players? You know what I'm saying? They put in work.
Good
You know,
point.
well, wasn't for Cat. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't for Cat. We will never win that championship. We'll
Nah,
never win.
that's fair. That's fair.
Um, you know, I mean, I want Cat. You know what I'm saying? At least take a pay cut, like at least 220, at least 50 else, so we can pay our rest of our players, so we continue win multiple championships. You
Yeah.
know, I'm greedy.
I'm with
You
you. I'm
know,
greedy too. I want to win again.
I'm greedy. Yeah,
That's a fact.
ASAP. I want us to be a dynasty team. You know,
No,
we've been trash for years. Nobody want to play with us. You know, we was laughed upon. We were disrespected constantly. Um, nobody want to deal with us. And
mhm.
and then now we popping. We the hottest team in America right now. I want to continue to be hot. So if he could take a little slight pay cut, uh, for us to help us to for us to win, I'd be grateful for that. But we
Okay.
cannot let Pat walk. We definitely cannot let him walk.
I agree, and that's the point that I don't think a lot of the Cat detractors are getting. You get worse if you lose Cat.
Yeah, why? What are you telling me? We will struggle. Like
No,
we will struggle.
100%. 100%. I'm with you.
You know, we
Definitely
need
with
to
you.
keep Cat happy. You know what I'm saying? We need to keep him fed. You know, we need to really respect. We need to respect him. Like, I mean, me personally, I would take like Nas Reeves. That's another dude, from Jersey that
Mm,
can help us. You know, him and Cat together and New York, Nas Reed, he will
mm.
definitely help us out.
I wouldn't be
You know,
mad.
we
It's
can
just the
probably
money. It's just the money. Like I don't know the money we'll be
get.
able to do it because of the bag, but I wouldn't be mad
Yeah,
either.
I mean, if Cat
10
take a pay cut, you know what I'm saying, he
seconds.
probably could, he could, you know what I'm saying, like come help us win. Because you know what I'm saying, like drummer's not enough for a big man. We need a big man. We need at least like 3 big men.
All right, man. But look, man, I
Size
appreciate
matter.
you, Wilton. Man, I appreciate you, my brother. Big time salute, family.
All right, salute.
Yeah. Have a good night at work.
All right.
All right, it's my man Wilton right there. And, salute to all of the night shift people, man. I used to work bro. Night shift is tough, boy. What? Especially if you got a job where you gotta stay up. Good luck. Good luck.
Yo,
What? Man, what's good, Lopez?
man, I had to
We in the
call
building.
up because that conversation was crazy.
It was
That three,
crazy.
bro.
Let's
No, I'm
go.
sorry. I got no disrespect to anybody's opinion, but I'm riding with Tylenus. And
Okay.
for the simple fact is, just like you have said and other people have said, who are we replacing Towns with? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Mitch is gone.
Right.
There is no we're not getting Wemby, and we're not getting Joker. There is no other
Nope.
center. There is no other center out there who could do what Cat did. Cat made Wemby shoot 13 for 35 when he was his primary defender.
There you go.
Okay. Jokic shot 19% from 3 when Cat was defending him. If I'm
100%.
cooking your big man and he's not cooking me, that makes me better than him. That's it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, bro. And then you want to talk about 2 points in game 5, bro. Is Giannis hitting a step back 3? Is
No.
Giannis gonna hit that
Hell
step
no.
back 3?
Hell no.
Bro, what are we talking about?
That was tough too.
Giannis ain't gonna hit a 10-footer. But he's better. We want to bring up like the past. Like, okay, Giannis used to be top 5 in the league. He's not
Good
no
point.
more. We can't go off of, what you did for me all these years. My man is about to play, what, his 15th, 14th, 15th season?
I don't remember
You
the
know what I'm
exact.
saying?
I think it's one more year than Cat.
Huh?
One more year than Cat, because he's
so he's about Cat's going into his 11th season. Giannis going into his 15th.
He's going to 12.
12. So that's even. That means that Giannis is 16th. Bro, we got to stop. First of all, we got to stop thinking old players is going to save us. We always want to grab these old players. Like even with LeBron, I never wanted LeBron coming here. When we were having that whole Greek salad debate early in the season before the trade deadline, I definitely was against getting Greek salad because first of all, you're going to ruin our chemistry. You just can't just plug in somebody and just expect, we're going to win a championship with him. So we had to let it play out with Cat. Yes, if we had lost, all bets are off, but we didn't lose. So why are we talking about if we did? We won. And that's what we have to live with.
But just for the record, I wasn't trading Cat during the season.
I know you wasn't. I'm just talking about
I was trading them other guys.
Yeah, or whoever was even in their brain to say that we was going to trade Cat. Like, what was the return going to be? Everybody's always talking about, trade this guy. What is your return? Who is available? Yeah, like people don't look at the back office part of it, right? The salaries need to match. Is the other team even willing to part with the players that you want? Like, bro, it's a lot that go into making a trade. Y'all think it's easy because we see the news come out, but it's not that easy. At the end of the day, there's nobody who's going to come to New York who's going to replace what Cat does. You're going to say that we didn't win. We wouldn't have won game 1 and 2 without him, okay? We wouldn't have won the playoffs if he didn't step up and say, I'm going to be the hub.
Like, we wouldn't be there.
Exactly. So I mean, some of these points about it's like y'all didn't watch the whole playoffs. It's like y'all just running whatever little personal feelings, facts over feelings all the time. Knicks and 5, baby.
Hey, yo, great call, man. Big time salute.
Appreciate you.
My man Lopez, man, I agree with most of his take for sure. I think that it's outrageous to think that you're trading Cat at this point. To me, it just doesn't make sense. Oh, hold on. Somebody gifted a membership too. I realized that. Let's see who got the gifted membership, man. Hold up. What was that? That was a while ago. Oh, salute to my man Ken Spiffy Jr., man. Welcome to OKF Nation, man. Do appreciate you, man. Do appreciate you, man. And salute to the chat, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. This was one of the best level-headed Knicks talks, man. We had a great conversation. And then, we had to get into the Cat thing again. But I don't mind it, man. I thought it was a great show. I stood up for my my governor, which is Dolan. I felt like he's the best in the league. And nobody could tell me otherwise, man. We the champions, man. I'll be back tomorrow. We got the blue and orange brunch, right? It's going down. I got a nice topic tomorrow too. Every day there's nice topics, man. But look, salute to y'all. I do appreciate y'all. And until next time, as always, let's